Let us begin. Oh, no.
Oh.
That was an accident. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Josh, the dreaded GM, and I left that toggled on, and you got a little glimpse of the intro, but we're not ready yet. We're not ready yet. Okay, thank you so much for your patience while we did our mental health checks to make sure our players are all in a good place to play tonight. And, you know, I know anything else I need to talk to me about their characters. Very happy to be here with everyone. We're going to start with our introductions.
Are we in the wrong spots?
Yes, we are. There's many balls to juggle. I'm gonna
M's not even on the screen.
Should we Hey, look. Yeah, exactly. You're not even on the screen. I am. So let me fix that. So who's where? Who's not here? M. Okay, cool.
Thank you, Lazy, for saying that you love my hat. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Oh, I get it. I read that and I was like, I'm not wearing a hat.
All right, I'm gonna fix this up real quick. While we do this, do we want to do the jumbled intros or do we want to do the normal intros? I'm okay with it.
Who do I introduce, or am I safe?
No, you're in.
I don't exist. Just I'll wait.
Okay.
I already used all of my rage.
All right. I'm fixing up.
That's not fair. M has to introduce somebody else. Swap her with somebody.
Yeah, she'd have to
Thank you,
introduce.
Dag.
So who would she introduce then? Who's missing off the screen?
I feel like she can introduce you, Josh. You can introduce Sarah, and then she can introduce you.
Okay, fair enough.
I think that's fair.
If that's what we're doing, otherwise I've got the camera 6 now.
I do not mind.
You know what?
I just do ... for mine.
Let's do normal intros. Fixed. Nice. All right. Let's start with Izzy. Please introduce yourself and who you're playing tonight.
Hi, I'm Izzy. I play Bobby. This is the only game of the week that I play in. I am a barbarian. I am adorable. Oh, and Bobby's pretty great too. Instagram above my head. That's right, I remembered. And you can find excerpts of my book on Wattpad. And I'm really tired, so I'm done.
Next
I love that.
Daniel.
Hello, I'm Daniel. I'm here on Tuesdays playing Jace. Above my name somewhere, you can see my stream name where I sometimes stream. Okay, bye.
Moving on, Caden.
You're muted.
Mute.
Hello, I'm JP. I am muted. Psych, I'm not anymore, but I was when I first started talking, so that's a bit of a kick in the dick for me. Anyway, I'm JP. In this campaign, I play Caden, the 10-pack-a-day smoking dad of the group. If you like dots and lines, and if you like an unholy amalgamation of the two, feel free to check out the Instagram above my head at hops_does_staff.
Next up, Brodo.
G'day guys, I'm Jacob, but you can call me Brodo. I'm Josh's resident problem player, as you can see, because I've fucked up the whole order that we've spent 8 months developing. I'm now here instead of last. Tonight I'm playing Mordecai. He's a new character that only got introduced last week, not yesterday.
Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
If you like Instagram accounts that don't post anything, feel free to follow me with the thing above my head.
Next up, Elle.
Hey, my name is Elle, and tonight I am playing Raya, the probably a little bit louder druid of the party now that she's got her throat fixed thanks to Skara. If you like anime and if you also like cosplay, feel free to follow me at Instagram at symbol.of.p.
Next up, last but definitely not least,
Hello. They saved the best to last, and I'm like dessert after dinner.
So sweet.
I'm freshly dethroned to the position of last, but I am M, and I play Skara on Tuesdays. And if she dies, I will make a character whose name starts with A. I also do the art for the group that starts with A too.
Your next name is just Audie.
No. Oh no, I've got one picked out. It's a nice one too.
Oh no, is it the same one? Does it start with A?
Yeah, that's
already knew
the
that,
thing
didn't
literally
you?
everyone knows.
My next character's name starts with A. But I feel like
Hey, there can be two people with the same name in a
Your
single
character
group.
needs to be called AA Ron,
Nah.
and they actually say AA Ron as well, like the other stuff. Anyway, let me just check something. JP, do you feel like doing one of those really tasty red cap recaps?
Sure.
Yeah.
Just a really loud bomb. I'm just gonna eat this before I do.
It's okay. We'll all watch you eat.
oh, that's awkward
Yeah.
for him.
He's chewing his
Eye
actually.
contact.
Yeah, he's.
Oh no.
That's a prolonged time.
Anyway, so way back when we finished climbing a mountain, we were greeted by a bunch of people wearing silver masks. Turns out these people wearing silver masks were actually rather hospitable, and they're like, "Hey guys, look, got a place for you to stay. You can't leave it. You're not prisoners, we swear, but you just have to stay inside this place, and you can't leave it. Again, we can't stress this enough. You're not prisoners. You're free to walk about around inside this building as much as you want, but you can't go outside of it because you're not prisoners. Anyway, let's go inside this building. That I can't stress this enough. You cannot leave, and I can't stress this enough. You are not prisoners. Anyway, it's quite nice inside. We were like, hey, it's quite nice inside. And Koda was like, man, I hate this entry hall. Let's go to a different one and bust into a training room. And in there was this tall, toned, muscular Goliath just being like, got tattoos that accentuate my muscles. You can see them. I don't know if accentuate is a word, but made them sensual. There we go. Accentuate, new word. There we go. Anyway, we met Mordecai, who was like, "G'day everyone, how you doing?" That's pretty much how he talks. That is how he talks. I say pretty much, but I think I did a pretty smack-on impression of it.
It's pretty
like,
on
all right,
point.
Mordecai, let's all meet you. Let's mingle with you. And he was like, all right, cool, let's mingle. That sounds good. What's your deal? And everyone was like, cool, nice to meet you, Mordecai, except Jace, who was like, Dragon's bullshit. Anyway, we then decided that we were just gonna chill. Well, most of us were gonna chill, but actually, Scar was gonna perform just surgery on Raya. She's gonna be like, I'm going to cut your throat open and heal your throat. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Anyway, so she made a small incision, and it was like, I cure wounds with the divine power of God. God, nat 20 medicine check. Then Raya was like, yo, dude, I can totally talk. This is amazing. Holy shit, let's go talk to the party. Actually, nah, sack it. Let's go to bed. Everyone, let's go to bed. So we all went to bed. And then Raya and Scar were like, man, as if we didn't bond enough during the day with that whole surgery and you're so happy that you can speak now. Let's have this weird dream where we're all on a battlefield and everything's going to shit. And then they actually made it to each other and then everything went to shit when they kind of woke up and a dragon was like, I don't like you being here. So it decided to throw hands and everyone was like, yo, let's not throw hands. Guys, what are we going to do? And it didn't really matter because they kind of got deck wrecked and shreked just straight up with a necrotic breath weapon. So Scar and Rai were like, Sky was like, you know what, that's all well and good, but blessing of the Raven Queen out, and Raya was just like, man, this is a bad time. Then Sky was like, you know what, Jace, Caden, go really fast. And we're like, shit, we will go really fast. So we went really fast, and Bobby was like, man, I'm gonna do a sick aerial attack. Shit. All right, I'm gonna try one more time. Shit. Anyway, then Mordecai was like, man, I don't have haste, but I'm a monk. I'm fast as fuck already. And zipped her off. Anyway, it was kind of a rough combat. Raya nearly died, but then everyone went fast and wailed on this big dragon thing. The dragon thing was like, I've ceased to exist now. And then Raya woke up and was like, dude, where's Coda? I'm like, dude, there are so many things to worry about. You nearly died, but it's kind of adorable that you worried about Coda. Anyway, Coda's over there. Thanks, Bobby.
Hells yeah. I love red cap recaps. Guys, I think it's time we do the thing. Let's roll it.
For a second,
I think mine's the one.
P drinking from that glass, and I was like, hey, we have that glass.
Scrappy is currently not in the office, so I'm doing all the comm control and producing myself, so I apologize for that. Let's run it again. did it. We got through it. Hi, guys. Hello. Hello.
Man's got glowy hands.
For now, I'm just going to do this. Cool. So, all right. I'll write something fancy about that later. So, all right. Let us begin. I think it was called Mystery Potion. I really enjoyed. M. Okay. All right, players have music?
Yep.
Okay. Silver light splays across the room, gleaming on the masks of the gathered Quinmorians. Violet light blooms and plays across shards of shattered glass, a battle of light and dark-hued luminosity wax and wane. The figure in the front, wearing the most elaborate regalia, steps forward and looks at you all, cold air misting around them. I am Sapphire, right eye of Quimorinth. She looks at you all. What happened here?
I mean, we were resting and then something showed up and attacked everyone and then we killed it. That's pretty much all the events that happened.
Well, it vanished.
The one that led you here walks up behind Sapphire and then says, "The Dreamling, is that one there?" Sapphire's going to walk across the room towards Raya and look down.
I'm sorry, Josh. You've gone so quiet that I can't understand what you're saying.
I was following.
Yeah, it fully went out.
We were so close to being able to just understand it, and then it just dipped a little more.
The Dreamling, and I was like,
I've got this. I can hear it.
Can you
yes,
hear me?
I will take the
Can you hear me?
+3 longsword.
Can you
Thank
hear
you,
me? Can you hear me?
generous
Can you
NPC.
hear me?
I mean, wow,
hear
did
me?
anyone else hear that he just gave us
you
all
hear me?
ASIs?
Can you
I
hear me?
think
He's
so.
coming back.
Can you hear me?
There we
Coming
go.
back.
Okay. So the one that led you here points over across it. Raya says that one's the Dreamling, and Sapphire will walk over, and then inspect you. Moving closer.
I'll just step closer to Raya.
Sapphire will look at you. I mean no harm.
Me neither.
A little bit unsure. Her eyes kind of not dart around, but sort of meet Bobby's with apprehension almost.
I will hold your hand.
Do you know what she is?
Yes.
Have you seen her before?
No. If our patron's teachings are correct, then she is an extension of a very powerful being who currently slumbers and dreams in the woken world. Do you know who your dreamer is, Dreamling? Sapphire will nod. Regardless, being in the proximity of our patron, you have tapped in to Quimorinth as she dreams. This is intriguing. Perhaps we can save Quimorinth. As she slumbers, she nightmares. Something else is tapping into her dream. Were you sleeping when you spawned that creature in here?
Raya looks to Skara.
We were all resting.
I was sleeping.
I'm gonna do an insight check on the look to Scarrow. What is it, Dreamling? Why do you look to that one?
Raya will look around for a moment. Greeting the eyes of Sapphire, she sort of has a look of confusion. Felt like a dream, but also it felt so real. What I saw, what we saw.
We?
Skara was there.
Sapphire will look across to Scar. Is this true?
I suppose so. I don't know what it was.
There's a motorcycle going past our house. Give us a moment.
No, it's the dragon.
It's a dragon. Yeah.
Very loud snoring.
While we're waiting for the motorcycle or the dragon to quiet down, we just got a round of inspiration for Caden, Mordecai, and I think it was
Bobby.
Yes.
Oh, yay! I was out.
Please mark it on your sheet.
Hey.
Sheet. Okay. Let us...
Why
Yes.
does this mean you can save your cormorant?
If you are able to access the dreams of our patron, Cormoranth, then perhaps you can help us understand why they dream. Why they are stuck in a nightmare. They have been spawning creatures like the one you fought. Another motorcycle. How many dragons are in this realm? Damn it!
Got a grumbly tummy.
Yeah. They keep getting more powerful.
I don't even dream. She must have done it.
How did you... Who are you? Ostedor! Are you the
Who is
dreamling
that
as well?
directed to? Sorry.
Sorry,
Oscar.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was sorry.
No, I'm normal.
I fear that you may not be, is what you assume. If you were able to access the dream of Cormoranth as well, then you too have the ability to dream.
Well, we came across like a fog that made us all have weird dreams. Could it have been that?
It could have been. If you haven't had this happen to you before, then perhaps it awoke some latent power.
Pretty powerful already.
It's a mistake.
Or perhaps... You said it was a mistake?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to replicate this. Send you back in there. Perhaps you can give us clues as to what is happening.
Is it dangerous?
It could be. You can see the shadow mark in the off near the training room. Perhaps this time we'll be more prepared for what comes out.
Can I go with them? Can we go with them?
sure. None of us are dreamers. We have no ability to do what Quimornth does. We could certainly try.
There was a raging battle, and we walked, our bodies walked as though we were still awake. It seems dangerous.
It is dangerous. If you do not wish to do so, we cannot force you to. However, we would ask you to leave. It seems that your presence seems to affect Quimornth.
Skara turns to Raya. It's up to you. We came here because you felt drawn to the mountain. But you've been hurt the most since we got here.
I came here for answers. I came here to find out what I am. If helping this dragon would find me my memories, then perhaps it's worth the risk.
Well then, we will do it.
I can't ask you all to stay if you don't want to, though.
Technically, you can. You can talk now, and we'll talk about that later. I'll stay with you.
If any of us didn't want to stay, how would we leave? It's treacherous enough getting up this mountain. Well, it's probably a little bit easier getting down just because of the whole gravity situation. It still won't be an easy walk.
And the tree we planted.
Tree? What tree?
It's a tree.
The one I told
made
you
of
of.
wood.
It grew suddenly. We saw it on our patrol. A gift from Wilroth, perhaps. Yes. Perhaps. She looks back to Raya.
It grew from an acorn. Friend of ours nut.
Tell me of this friend.
There's a sadness that deeps on her shoulders. He was a keeper. And he decided to stay with Wilroth instead of coming back.
He nods. Very well. We will give you rest. And when you are ready, we would ask that you sleep once again. Those that cannot come with you will guard you as you sleep. Seeing as you, she looks over to Skara, have been in the dream, I would say that you're probably the best bet to go in with. We can try the others, however.
Skara has noticed the cookie in her hand as they're all talking. And, started to munch on it. It sounds like a plan. And like cookie crumbs spray out of her mouth as she speaks.
I made that.
She stands up and heads over to the one.
Wait,
Yes,
I have so many questions.
of course. Ask.
What do you mean by an extension? Do I have a name? Do I have a mother and a father? What did that thing call me? They called me Ohalik and Jannar. I don't remember anything. Please, if there's anything you can tell me, other than I can sleep.
Oh, Halleck. Jannar. It depends on the dream. If whoever is dreaming of you dreamt that you had parents, and you were born and you grew, then perhaps you do. However, I would not know. Dreaming is a very powerful ability, reserved to the most powerful of people and creatures and beings on Okanash. Those names. Those are the names that belong to the 6 guardians of the great trees. If you are one of their dreamlings, then perhaps you were sent here for a reason. Know this, though. You are your own entity in your own right. Sorry, you are you. They have created you.
Raya reflects on the information given to her. Sort of placing her hand on Coda's face, she sort of just rubs the side of his cheek, sort of processing what has been told to her.
How is the rest of the city after the attack?
You hear the sound of battle still crashing outside as the Snowy Griffin riders are trying their best to direct them away from dealing any more damage to the city. But you can see the evidence from the damage that had been dealt before. This isn't the first attack.
Do your people need help?
Can you lend it?
No one could sleep like this. What can be done?
If we're going to be fighting for any longer, I'm going to go and put my armor on.
I don't know why you ever take it off.
Because it's very uncomfortable to sleep in, Bobby.
You
All
don't
this
sleep.
stuff.
That's
Okay, it's uncomfortable to sit down for extended periods in. I tried to lay down on the bed when we first got here. It was awful. Pinched my skin, even through.
You know what? I wear satin pajamas, so I didn't get a chance to put them on, but I get where you're coming from.
I'm gonna go put my armor on.
And Caden waddles off to put his armor on.
Waddles?
Waddle.
What?
I'm gonna equip that now so my AC goes up.
So just that so you guys understand, this one that they're fighting outside is much bigger than the one that you defeated in here.
I am wrecked, guys.
Yeah, how much healing did the cookie give me?
Oh,
The 1d6.
I gotta roll.
6.
Pretty sure I gotta roll for it.
I could probably boost us up a little bit, but
Chef. Okay.
At the moment, we have no
My
means to
wisdom
combat
score. So,
flying creatures. If you can lend us one of your griffins or a couple of your griffins, we might be able to help, but
+3 and Raya too.
oh, thank you.
What did you say? Sorry. Daniel?
Asking for they're unable to fly, is what Jay said. You guys can't fly and fight it. Griffins would help. Okay, what we'll do is then. Cool. Once the we lost them. Where?
Oh, it's back.
Once we wear them down. Oh, sorry. The breath of Cormoranth. Our wizards will earthbind it down, and we must fight on the ground. This is how we've been dealing with it. We weaken it in the air, and then we bring it down to the ground where the rest of our claws and fangs can strike. We don't expect this of you. If you need rest, it is more than okay.
At the very least, we can help with wounded.
Oh, you asking her?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I was waiting for you guys to like kick off from there. Yeah. That would be great. Thank you.
I'll need access to the kitchen.
You have one here.
I'll go there. But only because I'm gonna wait around a little bit to see where everyone else heads off to, but I'll step closer to the kitchen.
a little to those who want to fight. But I don't want to leave Coda.
I can watch him in the kitchen with Lorelei. But if we're all going to fight on the front lines, I'm going with you.
I don't think those who are injured should come, but I'm willing to lend my sword. If we're gonna be staying here, I'd rather have a building to stay in.
Fair point.
If it's not defeated, there won't be much point to us resting and trying to heal.
Is Scar still noticeably in pain? Or is any of the party in pain as well?
Oh yeah, I'm only just above half HP.
Okay, so you're on like 3 HP being a sorcerer. Is anybody else injured as well?
No, I think I lost 1 HP,
Yeah.
and that was from me dropping my axe.
Fighters go. Okay, well, I'll do this for those who are injured. Closing her eyes for a few seconds, Raya will whisper a small incantation into her hands like this. Very, very carefully, you see out of her hands a small little sparrow in that little golden energy that you should usually see her breathe in as she casts called Healing Spirit, I believe. So when you are here, you are going to take I think it is.
Let's be real. Scar is up to full HP, and so is Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby
You
will be
both
there
get healing
straight
per
away.
turn for the next minute.
Yeah, so 1d6 as a little sparrow just sort of flits around. Little golden energy trailing around. It's almost sort of incorporeal, but like made of glitter. So yeah, so if you hang out here, Scar, and you want to, you'll get a whole bunch of D6s.
The slight scratch from landing on my axe just gone.
I would like to hang around for that healing.
So I'll look at the right eye, was it?
Yeah.
Sapphire? Sapphire. Do you have any health potions that we could take with us?
Of course. She points to 6 of the men that are here. Give them your health potions. They'll walk over and
what
give you
about
one health
them?
potion each. We have a stock. They will be resupplied.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
You'll get 1 lesser healing potion each. Or just a potion of healing. Sorry.
Oh, this is good, Em. Good. 8.
who else?
24 healing, Em.
Oh my god.
Took a minute.
Yeah, I'm good.
She's good. She's good.
The little sparrow sort of just evaporates into the air after the timer's gone.
Sorry, I cut out for a second. Were they potions of lesser healing?
Yeah.
No, just just potions of healing.
Okay.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. Very well. We appreciate your aid in combating this creature of darkness. When you are ready, we will meet you at the entrance of this hall. I will leave. She nods to the one that has been guiding you. Did he give his name, by the way?
No, yes.
Don't think so. I didn't write it down at least.
I will leave.
Paul.
What was it? What?
I've just
Paul?
decided that his
Paul?
name's Paul.
It's Olok.
I still missed it. What was it?
OLOC. Olok will guide you out.
Oh, look.
She takes the rest of the people that have been guarding you out. They're leaving. I'll look at just the entrance to your wing. All right, you guys can make preparations now. Talk amongst yourselves in private, and then when you're ready, go speak to Olok.
I'm worried if I go out there, it will try and attack me again.
Maybe. You don't have to go out. Could stay here and help with the wounded.
I can do that. I can make you big as well. And keep my mind on it.
I think that'll help. So, what is the thing out there that we offered to go fight?
The same as this one, but larger.
At this point, you can hear the characteristic jingle jangle of Hayden approaching. Now, fully clad in his armor, and he gives a brief glance to Mordecai.
You coming along, Twinkle Toes?
Sure. Why not?
Do your toes twinkle?
Did you not see him running earlier?
Yeah.
No. Wait, did I? I forget. Maybe I did.
I thought
Oh, I did. They didn't twinkle.
I was behind enough cover that you weren't going to see that.
This is a letdown. I want twinkle toes.
Raya is just expression of confusion as she's trying to figure out what the heck that means.
Is your throat okay, Raya? Like, you talked a lot.
She looks at Skara with appreciation.
I fixed it.
Kara helped. It doesn't hurt anymore.
Well, I'm very happy for you, but I'm also going to talk later about the fact that I'm upset that you didn't come and tell me straight away in celebration. And I had to find out by listening to your beautiful voice, just talk and talk and talk.
I'm sorry. A dragon attacked.
Don't say sorry for that.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I accept the apology. You can't take it back.
Don't accept it. You shouldn't have it.
But it's too late.
Imagine Raya's just looking from one to the other.
Actually, it'd be more like.
Is this really the discussion we want to have while the town burns? I mean, it's fine if you want to, but like, pretty sure I can hear people dying.
You're right.
If I'm being honest, I'm scared to go out.
I imagine we won't be the only ones fighting this thing.
Better not.
You have griffin riders and wizards as well, so I'd say we stand a pretty fair chance.
There's not much we can do while it's still in the air anyway. We'll have to wait until it's grounded. It'll give you time to look at what is actually up there, and then you can decide if you shit your pants or not.
Okay.
Ways
Well,
back and survey what's going on. I don't want you guys to be alone. Last time I wasn't with yous. And bad happened. I'll go ask, Laura lied if she can look after Coda.
It was brought here by dream magic, from what they said, so it's less likely they will be drawn to you, since you are not dreaming them here.
I can look after Coda, of course.
oh, she's there.
Yeah.
She's really quiet.
You're the one that brought her here, Bobby. How did you forget?
Elvis meme again.
Come on, Coda. He's gonna bend over. Coda's gonna run over and he's gonna pick up Coda. Okay, come on. He's gonna start heading upstairs. Oh, you're heavy.
Wait, I've got some. I carried both of you. I've got some food for you. It doesn't make you feel very good physically, but mentally it cheers you up. It's chocolate. It's chocolate.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Like looks over your shoulder a little bit.
I want to toss one at you and have it hit your nose.
Jace walks over to Lorelei, and you see him bend down and unclasp from his hip the lighter steel blade, sheath and all, hand it to her. Don't draw it unless you absolutely have to. It's heavier than the wooden one you used to, but if you need it, it's there.
You sure I'm ready, Master?
I said don't draw it unless you have to.
Really big confidence boost, Jace.
Okay.
You draw it when you feel like drawing.
No, don't draw it unless you have to.
Yeah, you
Listen to me, not her.
Okay.
Hill.
Has Mordecai gone and grabbed any
Ruffle her
weapons?
head.
Mordecai has his spear on him.
Nah, sweet.
She's got a little bird's
Well,
nest now.
lazy, we're back at it.
Give me a moment.
Lazy?
Was not prepared.
Sleep.
Bruh.
Wake up!
Yes, yes, more combat, yes.
I can get along with that.
Cool.
Leave slash dice. I'm excited. Let's go.
He's a little excitable.
To be perfectly clear, we cannot hear that voice, right? It's just in Bobby's head.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay.
So we just saw Bobby just go. He's very excited.
Has anyone else ever held and spoken to Lazy?
Jason
Yeah.
Caden.
Yeah, cool. Just checking. We're very close with that axe.
Not really. We disagree on a lot of things. I'm trying to
What do we disagree on?
see. We'll talk about this later when you've had the feast of a battle.
But I didn't want to talk about it later.
Roll a charisma check of your choice.
Oh, that's not good.
I feel as if you need some context, Scar.
What did you
7.
roll? 7.
The axe talks into whoever's holding its head, and it's an incredibly lazy git. I feel as if that's all the context I can really give.
Kisses.
Pardon?
He asked you to ask me what a git is. What a git
In-
is.
I said I don't want to talk about it later.
In Caden's mind, he hears, "Oh, I don't understand what is a git."
I don't
Isn't it?
know. I don't know what a git is, but you know what? I'm sure it's something like fighter. You know, I'm sure it's something like that.
Are we ready to go?
The result before made Lazy Titan a +2 instead of +3. Or mixed Titan. Yeah.
So Raya did contact Caden and he can speak back.
Git's a all-round general purpose insult. It's pretty handy if you don't know what to tack on to the end of a bunch of descriptive words.
Thank you. Wonderful. Pretty handy to tack on to a bunch of words.
Descriptive words. Adjectives.
Come
Alright.
up later.
Let's go.
You guys ready?
Mhm.
I think so. I would like to stand closer towards pretty much where the door is of this building, a fair leagues away to see if this thing reacts to me before I move into initiating combat with it.
All right. So when we roll for initiative, I'll just have you off the distance
Yeah.
with a stealth check. You're gonna have to move further than the door of the building, though.
Okay,
To
that's
stay in
fine.
sight. Yeah.
Actually, I can wild shape. I should wild shape into something that's stealthy and to the side.
Yeah.
That's what the plan will be.
Okie doke.
Oh, and I will enlarge Bobby.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. Can you wait till we're outside?
I can.
Okay.
Oh man, this is awesome. We're getting to I am not used to this in the slightest.
No.
You meet Olok. You start making your way through the building, and then you hit the streets of Quim. Oh, what's up, Em? You okay?
Link's at
Link's there.
he's
Aw,
at the Barry. He's talking.
he wants to play too. What's he saying?
He's just having a chat.
Okay.
Don't mind me. I'll probably be quiet for a little bit.
Okay. As you guys hit the streets of Quim, you hear this roaring sound, and then a quick flash of the dragon flies past, followed by the snowy owl griffins, and they bank up, and you can see them chasing the dragon. The dragon banks and then pushes back, and then shoots off purple flame at one of them. Several of them dodge off, but one gets hit. You see smoke trailing as that one starts to spiral towards the ground, and then there's a heavy thud as well. The dragon crashes into another building, and the top of it kicks off, sending off flak in all directions.
I feel if now's a good time to remind everyone, we're just here to help. There's no need for any of us to die here. If you think you're going to, run.
That's really wise.
Yeah.
Really wise.
Good
I'm
one.
really glad you said that.
This is it. Come on, let's go. We must hurry to the staging point. Olok starts picking up and starts running through the streets. You can hear people screaming and ducking for cover as the dragon banks around and destroys another building. The snowy griffins, they use their innate ability to drift. You see snow kick off, and then they appear in front of the dragon. The dragon kicks back and it spews another ferocious purple flame towards it. Two more dodge off. One just misses. As you're running through the streets, people are rushing the opposite direction as you. Staging point's over there. You can see that there are several wizards that are now looking at the dragon, and then you start to see magic start to emanate around them, circles with sigils written in them, written in Draconic as well. Their eyes light up a silver blue. As you can see that the snowy griffins now drift again, and they appear, several of them breaking attacks across their form. The dragon yelps, and as that attack is finished, the wizard's magic shoots up and starts wrapping and tractor beaming the dragon and pulling it down into the staging point. Alright, roll for initiative as you guys run onto the scene.
13.
18!
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh, no. What if you really
it's
need
fine.
it?
It's fine. It's worth it.
I got 8.
I was gonna do barely better than that if I didn't use inspiration, and I have a +5 to initiative.
Oh, nice.
22.
Alright, let me get my account. Oh boy.
Everyone here has magical weapons, right? Well,
I do.
you do, and you do. And then, of course, magic uses.
Yeah. I do not have an.
I'm both.
You actually got a scimitar spray painted black.
That's what we're gonna get Lorelei for a birthday.
Yeah.
You can be a Jace too.
Covered in sulfur and glue and some charcoal.
Some glitter. A fairy fire. It's just got glitter all over it.
Why does the encounter builder always break when we're playing D&D? I don't know why. I don't have to go
That's when it's supposed to break. So in the encounter.
Yeah.
I think we get 5 goes before the dragon gets to do anything. That's how that works, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Jace, you got inspiration back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Adana.
Oh boy. I use my divinity dice.
Hopefully they roll as well as mine.
Hopefully.
Did yours roll terribly?
Mine never rolled above a 10 since I got them.
Nice.
I think mine actually roll well. So.
Can I swap?
And I'll grab my starlight dice as well. 3, 4, 5, 6. Need one more.
I feel like you should only use the starlight dice for good guys, though.
Yeah.
Also, I was gonna ask if, as we saw the dragon coming down, if I could activate the blade song then, or do I have to wait till first turn?
No, you're clever enough to get it off before you get there.
That rules out Bobby raging before.
If you guys
Can I
can,
roll an intelligence
here's
check,
the thing.
Steve?
If you want, you can do dope descriptions. If I get dope descriptions, then you can kick off and have a free action, a bonus action to activate your stuff. And okay, if I'm not allowed to use my starlight dice for evil, then I need a new set for evil. I will use my shiny red D20s that I got from Brodo for Secret Santa.
I can do exactly one more twin haste.
If you never lose concentration, I
Come stand at the back with me, Scar.
And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Witch
And
Bolt.
Truly the most evil of us all.
I'm just waiting for the right moment when I can be sure it'll be a TPK.
Yeah.
This little witch bolt comes out of nowhere. Okay, this falls the fuck. Oh, bless.
You guys are brave, man.
Technically, I'm hiding. So I'm
Combat.
quite brave.
the bravest of them all.
Yeah, come hang back with me, Scar, because
Damn it.
we can peg spells at them from a wee far away.
Chat also
Yeah.
turned off pinks.
Hey,
Thank you, chat.
Okay. We're ready. Initiative.
Yep.
25 to 20.
24.
Oh.
Nice.
24 was who? Brodo?
Jacob.
Jacob.
Yep.
Brodo or JP? Sorry.
Brodo.
Brodo. Okay, cool. Mordecai.
22 for Jace.
22. Jace. This is going to be interesting. Okay. 19 to 15.
Me? I got 19.
Nice. I got 18.
Nice. 18 for Bobby. Okay. Do-do-do-do. 14 to 10.
13 for Caden.
But only these very specific parts.
I don't actually have a soul.
We knew that.
9 to 5.
Hey, I got 8.
Show your roll for Mag. We need our crit monkey on the board.
Oh, if he agreed to come, that is. No, we never asked him.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well,
He
he's
just stands there and
watching.
says like, I'm not going. I'm not going.
Do you guys want him there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a cleric on the battlefield.
Okay. Sarah, so, is 4 to 1, or is that a very good to go? Have I got everyone? Yeah, I have. Okay, cool. Okay. Pinks are up. Lucky ducks. Oh boy. It is what is you got. You have, yep. Okay. And Starlight Dice will be Nagarash? Sorry,
Yeah.
Mag.
That sounds good.
Yeah. We love
Did
Mag.
Mag nat 20 initiative?
Mag did really well.
He didn't nat 20, so he's still saving it for later. Good.
You got a
If
natural
Mag
17.
wins, if Mag gets the most amount of nat 20s this year, that's a good time.
He does, but he dies this session. No more nat 20.
Okay, so Mag got a 20. And also let's roll for things. For things. And close.
Ardana says the music's kind of loud.
I can turn that down. Always,
can you?
chat, always just let me know when the music needs to go down. Because I can fix that.
I just think Adana likes to whinge, to be honest with you.
Whoa!
No.
Gee.
There's a line.
There's a line. How dare you? Not our Ardana. We love you, Ardana.
Can I swap initiative with Jacob for that?
That's fair.
Ooh, yeah, I think yes.
And no haste for Mordecai.
Look at his devastated face. You apologize to Ardana.
Terrace is funny as well. Terrace is like, yes. You're loving this, aren't you, Brodo?
You're muted, Brodo. No one can hear your apologies.
I'm not apologizing. I was saying
This is
it's
why we call
D&D. I
you
love it all.
It's funny because Adana does the write-ups for the sessions, so it's just like, there's just no Mordecai scenes in there at all.
If Adana writes one of our deaths and it didn't happen, does it still happen?
We don't know. We'll find out.
We just come next session.
Brodo, not Mordecai, but Brodo died.
Okay, so I will say this: the breaths of Quimorant are have to concentrate on the keeping the dragon on the ground, and there is going to be 2 of them currently casting and maintaining the Earthbind spell. All right, where's my music at? New
We're gonna
song,
fight a
please.
dragon, y'all.
Second dragon, huh? 2 dragons in 2 sessions. All right. First up, Mordecai. I'll say you're
How
60 feet away.
60 feet. Oh.
And
you
now
did
remember,
that.
if you want to get that free action, dope descriptions of raging and blades singing and wild shaping and hasting. No, haste would be an ability. No, you probably want to do it. You can also have haste.
Is it just like an open staging area, or is there?
Yeah, it's open
bits of
staging area.
cover?
You can see that people are rushing in to fight as well. Your time here, you know that the claws are more numerous than the fangs of Quimorant. So that's what's currently, they're coming on the scene now, so yeah, go ahead.
Alright, well, you put me right where I don't want to be. 5 feet away from it, in fact. So, bonus action, I'm going to dash using Step of the Wind, which is going to increase my movement to 110 for the round. And then, so what everyone else is going to see as we come across this scene and see the dragon get grounded, Mordecai starts to pick up his speed. You start to realize he's just been keeping pace with you guys out of politeness. And he starts to really pull ahead. And then as he gets further and further in front of you, you see he's just starting to take off into the air. You see the little twinkle toes starting to spark as golden energy starts to envelop his legs. What you guys wouldn't have seen last time, but now it's out in the open, is that energy is causing decals of dragon scales to appear up on his shins and the back of his calves. And he's going to fly until he's on top of the dragon, land on it, and then he's just going to attack it.
Hells yeah. Alright.
So yeah, he comes down, grips onto it with one hand, raises up a fist and starts to hammer away, and that fist is enveloped in cold energy. We'll see. It is an 18 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. That's right. Second one,
Maybe fairy fire is the way to go.
natural 19, so 27 to hit.
That will hit.
It's 9 cold damage, and doesn't look like that's doing anything.
Cold? Yes.
Yes. Cool. So if anyone saw the energy around his hands during the introduction, that's what you see as his fist comes down and the energy transfers onto the back of the dragon, and cold icicles start to spread out as it deals its damage. Then Mordecai stands up and in a leaping backflip flies the rest of his movement and catches back up with the group.
Hells yeah.
Damn.
Okay, so you are a distance from the dragon now when you backflip, you say? Yep.
Yep.
Sick. Alright, cool. Alright, next up, dragon's turn. Alright. What are we gonna do?
It's only gonna hit once.
Really?
It's rough, right? Yeah, okay. it's going to run up to one of the wizards that are currently maintaining the Earthbind and make a pact against it. Okay. Things are still off. Math. All right. That's definitely hit.
How big is this thing, by the way?
Yeah.
Huge.
Damn it. Yeah. Can't knock it prone either.
I could try.
You gotta try
She's too small.
If
No,
she gets
no.
enlarged, she can.
Yeah.
True.
I got enlarged.
Bobby be like, it's nice knowing this wizard.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have a D6 of health.
All right. You see the bite come in and it collides. The shield tries to come up, but it fails, and then it goes through and digs deep into the wizard's flesh. You see him cry out in pain. He needs to make a concentration check to maintain the Earthbind. Oh boy. That is a fail, I'm fairly certain. Yep. The Earthbind snaps off. You see that magic dissipate, and the dragon is only tethered by one of these wizards. As the bite comes off, you see licks of fire kick off and cinders fall where the dragon bit him. There's burning fabric. The claw comes out to bat the wizard as well.
This is fine.
Yep.
We should have just stayed inside though.
Not too late.
Going to be
Hit and run.
Yeah.
Combat.
That's definitely a hit with a 35 to hit. Damage will be
So who else's new character is going to start with the letter A?
It goes in order.
All
A.
More will be the only one that survives.
Batteries.
Everyone just plays goblins.
The wizard tries to dodge, however it gets hit with the claws for a massive rake again, more fabric splaying as well. Another claw comes out but misses. It is then Jace's turn.
Get it, Jace.
So as the party's approaching, just as the dragon's being brought down, you see Jace's dark blade is already in his hand, the kind of faint moonlight blue edging to it, shining a little bit in the snow that's dusting up around. Whoever's closest to Jace would hear this deep thrum, almost like electric static in the air for a second before just underneath his snow clothes you see this very faint golden shine just barely showing through. As the dragon lands and Mordecai then immediately takes off, landing on top of it.
Oh, 1 second. Just what you just want to change any of the blade song, but what I do need from everyone is a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 20.
Nice.
You wasted my natural 20 attack that was gonna happen.
Oh no!
Mine's a 17.
Okay.
13.
Same.
Should I perhaps use my inspiration?
I think I should. I should.
What did you get?
7.
You definitely should.
You definitely should.
I might cruise for 15.
Ah! There we go, 22.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna use that
have
inspiration. It's a natural one. So 13 it is.
Oh,
Dice cometh and dice taketh away.
yeah.
You had 3 nat 20s last week. Like,
I'm using different dice. I'm going back.
Yeah.
Did everyone roll? What did you get right?
me, I 26.
26. Okay. So everyone above an 18,
Yep.
you succeed. However, everyone below that, you are now frightened from this creature. Realizing how powerful and big and strong it is.
That's fun.
Who failed? Oh, good.
And M.
And Scar.
Oh, and M.
We already knew that though.
Like
So
I was frightened of it, but he just ran over and punched in the head and then went back.
I feel like it happened on the dragon's turn, so it was probably still. So point of order,
Yeah.
did Skara do an early haste or not? Just because it depends, it changes my movement speed.
I would have shot for it, but we rolled initiative
No,
before
fine.
I got.
Do an awesome description, and then you can have it.
Oh, okay. Well, I was planning this.
All right.
I cast haste.
Your spell fizzles and
No,
pops.
no. It was okay.
PM.
As she, so without any warning, as though like to propel the effects of the effect. Nice writing. She just like taps. I don't know which two random party members on the back.
You're a dice roll. That's how I decided to
No,
talk to people.
I don't think anyone
Jason
has
Bobby.
more per hit damage than Jace.
I was gonna do Jason, then I wasn't sure if Bobby had any range yet, or if Kaden was better. And yeah. Anyway, so there's like electricity from her hands as she does this. It hits you and it jolts through you, adding to the feeling of adrenaline that starts pumping your heart really fast and makes your body just need to move. This is as good as I can do.
No, that's all.
Oh, it's awesome.
I loved it.
There you go.
So
Haste
as that
given.
surge of adrenaline comes in at the same time as the blade song activates, 80 feet of movement, Jace takes off like almost immediately after Mordecai just fucking disappeared and reappeared. Using the fact that the dragon is distracted by attacking the wizard, Jace goes along the other side of it. The dark, shadowy blade tendrils arcing up his arm as third level Shadow Blade comes out once again, and immediately just kind of running the length of it down as the probably ineffectual green sparks flick off again. Attack. What sort of lighting are we in? Sorry to ask this every time, but Shadow Blade counts for it.
It's normal light.
Okay, just normal attack. That is a 24 to hit.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay, so that one for the green flame, and then these ones for the psychic. So as the blade cuts in, it's terrible. 2 fire damage and 11 psychic damage as the first swing carves down the side of it. Jason immediately turns the sword and swings back up the length. Now that he's kind of probably along the back leg of the dragon near the tail area, he's going to cut up like almost through the leg with the Shadow Blade again for the hasted action.
Attack.
18.
does not hit.
With that, Jace will stay near the back leg of the thing and end his turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, it is going to use a legendary action to make a tail attack against you.
It's not good.
Not good.
High AC, low HP. Here we go, guys.
20 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Tail swings by.
Jace just ducks underneath
Hells
it
yeah.
as the snow kind of kicks up around him.
Hells yeah. All right. Moving on to the next person. It's Mag's turn. And he is going to...
Team Mag.
He's gonna nat 20 a hold monster. I don't know how you nat 20 a saving throw spell that you cast, but
He'll do it.
yeah. He does it on himself.
One moment. Where are his spells?
He has Wish, I think. That was one of the ones.
Oh, I'm on the
Yeah,
wrong.
he's
No, I'm on the wrong. I'm on the wrong character sheet.
Meteor Spawn?
I was on Mordecai's sheet. It's like there's no spell slot.
Off my sheet.
What are you doing on his sheet?
Metagame for. I'm not
things.
looking at monster stats.
I'm not looking up monster stats so you can't look at these boosts.
He's going to bring his clans back again, rake at the air, and as it does, you see that Ayapor appear once again. Green lightning starts to web and static up his hand. As he brings it back, he's going to fire a third level guiding bolt towards the creature.
Yeah. Go guiding bolt, go.
What is it? Where are you hiding it? There it is. No. The deer skin. It should be on here.
What the dickens?
What the dickens? It should be on here. It's alright. I'll just click on it here and just adapt. Okay, cool. Lots of dice. Lots of dice. Not allowed to use that one because Pete's off. Spell attack first as well. Oh boy! It shoots out, and as it does, it hits into the dragon, but not at enough force, and it just spiders and webs, having no effect.
No, Meg! What?
Yeah,
You
usually
fail just once, you're out of the party.
usually I roll with I will roll with pinks or like my dope dice. Anyway, moving on. The next person is Raya.
Oh, I've been so excited to cast Enlarge, because I get to describe it, because I have been thinking about it, because I've been stumped on it for a little bit. But reaching into her seed pouch, Raya will get out a very, very particular seed. It is a white seed with two little black lines that go down either side. Between her fingertips, she crushes it and then pushes it into the dirt. And around Bobby, there are silver and gold tendrils that look like ivy vines that start to grow around your legs. Raya greets your eyes and she says, "Think big," and then you feel yourself start to grow as the ivy vines start to embrace your arms, giving you a depiction as though there are ivy wrapped around your body.
Hells yeah. All right.
Now move back.
Next up, we will say it is Bobby's turn.
Okay.
All right. Well, as I was running down, seeing the enormity of the dragon, my rage will kind of come out of fear, and there will be no scream as the ancestral guardians kind of crawl out of the snow. With my newfound size, do I move faster or just the same?
I think you're the same.
Haste makes you faster.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's the faster.
I will run up to this big boy and try and hit them with Lazy Titan. I'm really scared to let go of the dice here, guys. That's 20 to hit, non-nat 20.
20 to hit. That hits.
Oh, thank God. That didn't hit, dude.
Don't forget to add your D4 to your attack as well from being.
Thank you. I had forgotten. Oh, it's a 7, not a 1. This is going amazing, guys.
And don't forget to
That's a 4.
Lazy
Oh,
Titans.
this is going
+2
so
bonus.
amazing. That's.
That's such a mood right now.
Is it 9? Yes!
How much
It's
was it?
19!
19 damage.
Got there.
Whack
Yeah.
again.
All right.
And then again.
Then
And
again.
then again. Here we go for a second swing. And I just sweep on past it with a 9.
A 9.
Yeah. But I yell at Lazy. I was repositioning. Repositioning! I'm not actually attacking! So he doesn't get cranky at me.
Yeah. Roll a deception check.
Oh no! Okay! 10.
10.
I don't believe you.
That's
Down to
on
+1.
you!
Oh, it's down to +1.
Oh.
All right.
Alright,
At
so
the end of your turn.
my final, don't I get another hit?
No, you
Yeah,
got
you
to-
get 3 hits.
She gets.
Because don't I get 3
Oh,
hits?
3 haste. I forgot
Yeah.
about haste.
Yeah.
She's got
Got
haste
hasted.
on.
Get it.
And because Lazy's mad at me, I drop him on my foot by mistake and
Natural
take 1
one.
damage.
What dice keep rolling that ones for you? Change
Puppy
dice.
dice. Pretty puppy dice.
Okay. All right. We are at the end of your turn, Bobby. The tail's going to swing out at Jace again.
Is that at disadvantage because of Ancestral Guardians?
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Does that count for laser
Oh,
actions?
good call.
I got a hit in.
It's 1 out of 3. That's all you need.
26.
As Jace goes to dodge, you see his foot slip before immediately he kind of brings the blade up and this shimmering force appears in
Hells
front of us
yeah.
and I'm going to shield it.
Yeah. Nice.
Woo!
That was awesome. Quick thinking.
All right. Running into the fray, you see what looks like this knight in silver armor. A big cape hangs heavy as well, and they wield a blade that looks like it's been hewn from bone. As they come in, you start to see it gleam blue and kick off cold energy. It comes down with an arcing blow, and as they do, you can see that it will... Boy. No. Missed. It hits.
Aw.
It does hit the dragon, but it just skirts along its scales, not dealing too much damage. Again, they are going to try and then make another attack. Much better. This one will hit. Whoa. Hells yeah. Alright. And then we will add this on top. And then we will also
5th level smite.
5th level smite sounds about right.
Math, math, math. Math, math, math. Loves his goldfish. He's crayon too.
What is this man doing?
I don't know.
I really hope it's
This knight,
dandy.
this knight deals 38 damage in total.
Yeah. Let's upgrade him with Mash. Swap him out.
Sorry, man. This guy actually runs.
That was awesome.
He actually rolled really
Man, come on,
badly.
man. Check out this guy.
That was him rolling
Rolled
badly.
Really badly.
Yeah. Lots of
Really?
ones and twos.
Oh, let's invite him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need him in the party.
All right. Moving on from there, we are going to go. You see what looks like a less elaborate one running out into the field now. They are still wielding a porous type blade, though it's much more smooth. Sorry, it does look like it's made out of organic materials, but it's much more smooth. And they are going to. Oh boy. Miss.
No.
Okay. You take a second attack. Hits.
I'm assuming this is secretly the captain, so they're actually better than the last two.
Okay. The hit does look like it did damage, but it only did a little nick on one of the scales, so it wasn't very much. Moving on, we are at Caden.
So, not being able to move any closer to the beast on account of him being frightened by it, because he's a wee little scaredy baby boy at the moment, he raises up his shield, watching his friends rush in, and begins to circle around to try and find, well, not to try and find cover, but to make sure if this thing releases a big old cone of fire, if he's getting hit by it, no one else should be. So it's just going to attempt to reposition around it, and as he does, he says, "If this thing takes off, we hide. Got it?"
All right. So
and
just
with that,
just after that, I'll get groupings. Who sees who with who?
Me at the back.
Okay.
With
Me at the back leg.
Okay.
I think I'm with Jace because I was close enough to hit.
Yeah.
me about 10 to 15 feet back from Scar.
If Mordecai used his full movement, he should be 40 feet away from the dragon. And that's where he is.
Okay. All right.
I'd still be back where we came in.
So you're about 60, I'm probably about 75 feet away.
Okay. So
And
Caden.
we're like, we're not in a nice line or
We're
a cone or
definitely
anything.
not like,
You were
Just so you know.
You were at the start
Specifically
in my mind,
spotted.
but I rolled for recharge and it didn't have it, so I was like, "Yeah, okay." No.
So yeah, while the mage that was attacked might be at the head end, and Jace and Bobby are
People
at
who are
the-
frightened are keeping track of frightened for me, right?
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, while the mage that was attacked would be at the head end, Jace and Bobby would be at the tail end. Caden's going to move around to the flank between the two of them, so he's pretty much perpendicular from the line between those two. He's going to raise his sword back and fling it out, and as he does, these black tendrils are going to envelop it before flinging off directly at the dragon as I cast Toll the Dead.
nice.
Wisdom save that it'll probably definitely pass. So
I didn't know that.
the only thing I don't have disadvantage on right now. That and shield.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, that
Kind of pass it.
So, as you see the black tendrils heading towards it, just its movement disrupts its path enough that they just skitter off the hide and then recoil back along the sword and back up Caden's sleeve. And that's my turn.
You can thank Brodo for that because I rolled that with my shiny red dice. Very shiny.
Absolutely no walkers, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Brodo.
Right, at the end of your turn, a tail attack is going to fling out towards Caden.
I'm 60 feet away.
Oh, so
Yeah, he
sorry.
couldn't move
Yeah,
any closer because of the frighten.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Then we will
Also,
go
I remake
for...
wisdom save.
Yeah. Okay, so we will go for Bobby.
Nat 20!
That is a 32 to hit.
You know what? It just misses. So
Just this once though. Next time.
I'm gonna die on a.
Nah, you'll be right. You've got rage. It's all
I
hard.
do have rage.
Yeah, you are raging.
You've also got oodles of health.
19 bludgeoning damage as the tail hits you at full force.
Haha! But not. So it's 9 bludgeoning damage?
Yeah.
Or 10?
I
think it's 10.
No, we round down. I'm fairly certain.
Oh.
The rule is. The official rule
Yeah,
is
so
always
it's only
round down.
9.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. Okay, Scar, your turn.
Struck still in fear and awe at the sight of the creature, Skara just stays standing where she is and sort of fumbles and tries to fire a crossbow bolt at it.
Okay. That attack's made at disadvantage.
Double 18s plus 2!
What?
That hits.
What is with these dice?
And mad dice. What dice are they?
The blue ones!
blue
I got
ones?
new dice and suddenly they decided they liked me.
Yeah.
I have disadvantage if I look at you.
Yeah. They're good dice. I can't believe they. Yeah.
Oh, it's actually plus 5, but it hits anyway. Okay. For a total of 8 damage. So,
But still,
you're
you hit.
welcome, everybody.
Is your crossbow magical?
Oh, you bet it's not.
Good if bad.
Crossbow sorcerer.
I need more cantrips that deal damage and less concentration spells.
That's good.
Interesting.
That is good.
Interesting.
weapon and you keep not doing it.
What?
I keep telling you to take spiritual weapon and you keep not doing it.
Because you need to remind me when we're not in game.
What was the damage again?
It was 8 damage.
That's a nice amount of damage.
Is it a crit?
Shame
Does it
it's
say?
something with it. Halve it.
Alright. The crossbow flings out, and as you do, you see it striking the dragon's scales, and then it ricochets off. Though you do see that you left a nick in its hide. Okay, moving on. We are down to these guys. All right, so the one that was bitten is going to look over and then start to run over towards the one that is still maintaining the earthbind, and then he's going to start to bring his hands together like this, and he's starting to speak incantations. And as he does, you start to see a splice of magical energy come out and start to slowly envelop them over, causing a globe to form around them both. As this happens, you can see draconic runes peppering the sides of it and blinking as well, and he's on cast Globe of Invulnerability.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, cool. Spells. Is it just spells? I think it's fine though. Like, breath as well. Yeah. All right. That's what he's gonna do. What does he want to do? Actually, you know what? He's gonna do Wall of Force instead. Yeah, that's much better. He's gonna cause a box to form around them. Same description. All right. Moving on. Maintaining the spell is what the other one's going to do, and then we're going to go to the top is Mordekainen. Not Mordekainen.
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 Damn, we have that powerful of a wizard on our side.
I've got
Oh,
Mordekainen
I
on
dropped my dice on
I
a
got-
nat
I
20.
got Mordekainen on the brain because he appeared in Strahd just recently. So anyway, moving on. Mordecai, you're up.
Do I get anything at the start of my turn against this frightened condition, or
No, not the start. You can make it, you can reroll at the end.
should Caden? Sorry, I don't know if Caden and Scar did make their checks.
I did, and
Yeah.
I wasted a nat 20, so...
I did, and I got a 4, so I'm still scared as shit.
Cool. So Mordecai ran forward, got his attack off, and then when he landed, he just was overcome by the presence of the dragon. He kind of is standing there, not completely frozen. Within his 5-foot square, he's kind of slowly pacing backwards and forward, kind of surveying the battlefield, watching everyone move. He starts to get an idea, but then sees the wall of force go around the wizard anyway. And so he just spins his spear around in his hand and sticks it into the ground, and then just stands there with his arms crossed, staring at the dragon, waiting until he can move again towards it.
Alright. So your turn comes and you can now make the check.
That is 24.
24. Yes, that succeeds. So you are now no longer frightened. Moving on, it is the guy's turn. No. Okay. The dragon is going to move itself so that it starts to move around, and is going to get Bobby, Jace, and the wall of force in sight. It backs up, skirting and bringing back its head. Now, Jace and Bobby, you can have an attack of opportunity, because I'm going to say it's going to break.
My reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's going to say it's going to break contact, base contact with you guys, because it's about to breathe on all of you.
Do it.
Cool.
Do it.
Well, that's
it.
stinky dragon breath. That is 25 to hit.
Shit, Sentinel!
So it can't move on its turn at all?
Yes.
Okay, so,
Nope.
alright.
Yes!
Roll damage.
Nice.
Bro, how many
Roll your damage!
How many
All right.
ribs did you break?
Alright. Here we go. Now, I want you to describe how you use your sentinel as well.
Just give me a minute.
I really want this thing to just try and, like, bite at the wall of force and just break its neck.
Dive on the wall of force.
And what's Lazy Titan at the moment?
+1. You dropped him.
Bitch.
How dare you drop me?
I didn't drop him.
Didn't you say you dropped him?
Oh, he hit my foot and
Oh,
I
he hit
took
your
1
foot.
damage.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh shit! I was
Down to
okay.
0.
So that is 19 damage. So as the dragon steps out, I'm gonna yell very loudly, and my voice is gonna boom like the Titans because I am so big. Oh no, you fucking don't! And I'm gonna slice, and I want to do my best. So like, I'll keep hitting it on my turn because I'm gonna try and cut this motherfucking tail off. So I'm gonna get as deep as I possibly can into that tail. That is my turn. It's not my turn. That is my shit. You get it.
Okay.
It's your reaction.
That's
So-
the word.
So, the description was you grab the tail, did you say?
No, I'm just trying to slice through the tail.
Yeah, okay. So, and then how much damage was it again? What is that?
19.
Jeez. Hells yeah. As you slice at the tail, leaving now a big gaping wound on the tail, it looks at you and then it looks directly into your eyes. It's then that it sees you.
Staring back.
Purple light starts to emanate from the moor as it reels its head back. You're the only one that's going to need to make this check. I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Advantage, danger saves.
I get advantage?
There, yeah.
And Lazy Titan is just so happy
Well,
that
that's
it
pretty good.
got one again that it's a +3 again.
What save was it, sorry?
Dex.
Dex. That's 17.
You fail.
No! No! But my dance!
See these? I'm so sorry.
Oh gosh.
It's okay, I get to have it.
No, probably not.
Why
It's
not?
only bludgeoning,
bludgeoning.
slashing, and piercing. Because you ain't a bear totem.
Oh, that hurts my ears.
What is your HP, bud?
At the moment, 45.
Josh could roll like shit.
That'd be ideal, actually.
If you just do that first, Josh, yeah.
Remember, Josh, if any of them are cocked, you don't re-roll them, you just get rid of them. Same with on the nice tray.
Yeah, if any of them is a 6, they're actually 1s.
Bobby, you take 60. 60
You're still
damage.
technically alive.
Oh, I'm still alive.
Technically still alive.
Who wants to be my prince/cess and dip that potion into my mouth?
Okay, one moment.
Ooh, what's the range on Mage Hand?
That's a good point.
It's 60 necrotic damage is what you take.
Wait,
Fire.
16?
60.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I heard.
He corrected the damage type, is what he said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you drop to 0 hit points?
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
30 feet on Mage Hand, Scar.
Bobby. When you drop to 0 hit points when hit with this breath, you die. We're gonna play through. Alright. We are going to move to Jace's turn. You see Bobby enveloped in this shadow necrotic breath. As you see the breath plume back, you can see that she's heavily damaged. Parts of her body have popped and are going through necrosis as well. And she hits the ground and it looks like she's not breathing. It's your turn.
There's some stuff happening in chat to keep in mind.
Okay, so
Oh.
we have a divine intervention.
Oh, okay.
It's up to the players if you guys want to use it. So that's how we're doing it from now on.
Hey, fuck off, guys. This is my decision.
Yeah.
Okay,
Literally, we're on the same page here, buddy.
It's a divine intervention to make Jace move even faster. Congratulations, Jace. You can make 4 attacks in a turn.
Good job. That's what we all wanted.
I'm a 25. I could have.
Get it, Bobby, get it.
Do you want
Or
it?
me with haste, next level.
I really do want it. Who gave it to me?
Bloody zeros.
I would actually
thank God.
time to think about what is going to happen in the divine intervention. We are at about break time. If
Yeah.
You know what? Let's take that break and we'll come back. We will kick off on Jace's turn, and we are in round 2.
Hey, Caden, you're not the only one that's died.
We say that to Thomas, but he's bare.
Just to let you know, this thing, yeah, we've just seen what it can do now. So, okay. We're gonna go for a break. We're gonna catch our breaths and maybe calm down a little
Thank you,
bit.
buddy.
And guys, I'm shaking. We're back. Guys. Where is it? We are in a very precarious situation. What's just happened? We have had a divine intervention dropped by none other than Bloody Zeros. And Bobby has decided to take it. What we've decided is we are going to continue the combat after we do the divine intervention scene with Bobby here. Guys, are you on the edge of your seats? Because I am. Let's get all the hearts in chat. How you feeling, Izzy? Are you okay?
I have 17 minutes active on my Fitbit from just sitting here playing.
Adrenaline.
How are you guys?
Yeah.
You ever just panic your way into fitness?
Yes, actually.
All the time.
It's quite a common one.
Oh man, I gotta work out today. Better think about all those things I'm failing at.
Gotta get my anxiety kicked into overdrive.
Yeah.
Ooh.
How are you guys going?
We're going great.
You going okay? Okay. All right.
Make a joke, and then I thought, no, that'd be ill-timed right now.
No, enormous Toblerone time instead.
Finally getting around to it.
Oh, is that your Christmas morning chocolate?
Or is it sponsorship?
Oh, look, as always, not sponsored, but we'd like to be.
Spread the word. All right. Bobby. You hear the sound of lapping water as you find yourself standing on an endless void. As you stand here, unsure of where you are or what the hell is happening, cresting into the moon, you see... cresting into the sky, you see a crimson red blood moon. As you sit here, walking up to you in this endless void, the sound of lapping water at your feet, you see a small black cat look up at you with eyes that are golden. Oh, hello there. I didn't think I would see you so soon. I'm sorry, I can see your mouth moving, but you aren't making any noises.
Hi.
Hi. It seems that you have gone and gotten yourself killed.
That's one way of looking at it, yeah. Yeah, another way is just taking a really long nap that, yeah. Oh, yep.
It seems that my brother is coming for you, though for now I've hidden you. Oh. Hello, Blood Moon. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. Very well. You are the Arbiter. Seems that you have someone watching out for you, Bobby.
Oh, well, that's really nice. I'm pretty good to look at. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, I have many, though most know me by Triceal.
Howdy.
Before sorry, go ahead.
I'm a little nervous. Who's coming to talk to me?
I didn't say I didn't say anyone was coming to talk to you. I was talking to the Blood Moon. However, I am one to impart lessons, and I'm not going to send you back without one. I think that you should speak to one of your ancestors at the place that you were awoken. Good luck.
I was fine until you said good luck.
The cat plods off and then disappears into the darkness. You blink, and as you do, you open up and you can see off in the distance green trees and canopies that are radiated by golden sunlight. You blink again, and it seems to be coming in and encroaching. And then you feel this inertia as you're pulled into the place of your home. You look down and you can see that there is a puddle of blood. A pool of blood. You look to see where it's coming from, and there you see the smashed skull. You look down, you find yourself breathing heavily, adrenaline still spiked up quite high. The rock that you're holding is caked in bone fragments and brain matter. Without realizing it, you feel the hot streams coming down your cheeks.
I'm gonna drop the rock.
As you go to drop the rock, you feel someone someone grabs your wrist. And as you do, you look back and you can see, made from light and shadow, dirt, green foliage and grass, bone matter from blood from the skull. A figure. A tall figure, much bigger than you. Barrel-chested. The hand increases its grip.
Embrace what you have done. This is a gift.
I don't want it.
Why?
Never wanted to hurt anybody. I just want to live. I want to live, and I failed at that. And I just wanted to live.
Now you finally can live. You have been slumbering this entire time. Caging something that should not be caged. You will be celebrated, and you will wield this gift to great execution. It is true that it could take over you completely. But you can train. You can bear the weight.
I want to wield it my way.
You will. And each and every one of us will help you do so.
As that sentence finishes, you start to see more of the ancestral guardians picking up and walking over. Each one, as they get close enough, place a hand on each other's shoulder, which forms a link between each and every one of them.
We came before. We lived our way. Each one stronger than the other. Now, it's your turn.
The one that's holding your wrist takes off his grip around your wrist and places it on your shoulder.
Okay. Okay.
Did you want to end the scene there?
But I'm gonna put that fucking rock down.
You do. It hits the ground with a thud.
My way.
Yeah. They all the one that was just speaking nods. All right. And that's where we'll leave that scene. What we'll do then is that scene will blend out, and then we are going to find ourselves back on the battlefield. Alright. Bobby, you find yourself back on the battlefield. Your eyes flicker open. As this happens, you can see red light passed from, looks like cast from a moon starts to heal the wounds that were poking your face. Your body aches, however, you are still alive on 1 HP. Alright. We are up to Jace's turn.
Sorry, I'm very torn.
Yeah.
Dave.
How's the monster looking? Is it looking rough, or is it like not even dented?
Let's get my pedicure right now.
Excuse me, I definitely dented it.
It's got a small chip on its shoulder.
It's definitely got some wounds, but it's still got a lot of fire left in it.
Where does its attention seem to be?
It's just finished up breathing its breath weapon on top of Bobby. It looks over the result of it, and seeing that Bobby is now back, it is very frustrated.
Yeah, fuck you!
Okay then.
Oh, you cut out.
It's still got its eyes locked on top onto Bobby as well. Hey, Dash.
I got 2 options and I don't know which one's right and I don't like it. I'm trying to think of what order things happen in. Because I don't want that to have gone to waste.
Yeah. Yep.
Jace is gonna look over and see. Wait, what?
I was just telling Elle she was muted.
See Bobby's kind of pockmarked body, but then see the eyes flicker open.
The pox are now slowly healing themselves with that crimson light.
Jace will look around, see Caden a ways away. That's not very far. I can't go very far with her is the problem. I don't know what happened, but get out now. I'll throw its attention and then I'll meet up with you. And then Jace is going to run up and attempt to jump sort of up to the dragon's back near wherever its wings are.
Yep.
And then immediately come down with both blades right on where the wing meets the torso.
Okay.
As just immediately in a flurry is just going to make all of his weapon attacks straight at where that wing meets the base, mostly just trying to piss off the dragon and care about him more than Bobby.
Okay. Make your attack rolls.
Okay, so the first Shadow Blade is a 19.
That hits.
Alright. That is... Oh, that doesn't matter. Probably didn't do anything. That is 23 psychic damage on the first swing.
Okay.
The second one's a 16.
The dragon gives out another roar of frustration.
And then as he comes down with the offhanded scimitar, I'm going to use inspiration because I rolled an @1.
Oh boy.
That is a 20.
A 20?
Not that, yeah.
That hits.
And that one is 8 magical slashing damage.
8 magical
As he just
slashing.
comes down with both blades and straight on where the wing meets the torso.
Okay. Alright.
Was that attack bonus action attack?
Yeah.
You've still got. Oh wait.
I'm
is
no.
the haste one? Yeah.
Yeah. Next level.
Alright.
You talk about it so much, I thought you had it.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. I ask you a question.
Yeah.
Did you leave yourself in range of the tail?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm effectively on it or half on it.
Okay.
Does it still have disadvantage from Ancestral Guardians, or did that drop when I did?
If you didn't properly go on
creature.
conscious.
It's up to Josh.
Yeah, I would say that it would have dropped. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, the effect on target ends early if your rage ends.
That will be a 33 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. You are going to take 15 bludgeoning damage. Tail crashes into you. To maintain your purchase on the creature, I'll get you to do a acrobatics.
That is advantage because of Blade Song. That is a 22.
Yep, you stay on.
And then I'll make my concentration check as well on Shadowblade.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that's not a success. No, it is because of Blade Song again, because it's a +3. So
Nice.
it's an 11.
I know.
I got 2 and 3 on the rolls.
Oh.
Alright.
+5 con, +3 Blade Song.
Where are you?
You've got inspiration, Jace.
Thank you.
Alright. Mag is going to run in and then find himself at Bobby's side, and he's going to cast Cure Wounds. You can start to see green butterflies start to flap around him as he starts to focus. His eyes start to look like pools of water, and lily pads start to appear inside his eyes, almost like an image. Okay. You are going to be starting at 3rd level. Right. You're gonna get receive 23 hit points.
Thank you.
That's his last level 3 slot, though. Okay. All right.
You gotta get out of here, Bobby, now!
He's gonna help you up. You're no longer prone.
Thank you.
At the end of Mag's turn, he's another tail attack's gonna come towards Jace. Uh, 19 to hit.
Miss.
All right, third. Moving on, it is now Raya's turn.
Okay, so you need a bit more healing, do you? Okay, so you see the it's like the vine tendrils start to crawl back down from you, and your form begins to shimmer back to its original form. Raya runs up a few 20 or so feet, and then as you can see, she starts to make the similar gestures that you've seen before out of her hand, and a small glittering golden sparrow comes out, and she just sort of blows the sparrow towards you. It starts to flutter quite urgently towards you as I cast Healing Spirit. It's going to land just at the back of your hair and just sit on your head for a little bit. You will... you'll heal for 5.
Thanks, team.
Not much, but it's what I can do. But I will do what I can as well, as I will cast Magic Stone. And I'm gonna peg a rock at the dragon.
Get it.
Oh, I missed. That's a 16.
It does not hit.
It's okay. That's okay. I didn't expect to. Using the rest of my movement, I'm going to back out.
Okay. It is now Bobby's turn.
Oh, okay. Just gonna finish writing down a favorite moment. What could it be? Alright, well, Can I make a swing and then run away?
You can.
Not if you want to disengage.
Yeah.
Not even, because haste dropped?
Oh wait, no. Does the spell drop when the person goes incapacitated, goes unconscious?
I don't think they do, because you can continue to hold person, and to stay continuous or whatever the word is. My brain's not working right now. I made a call on this with hold person during the Strahd game. They continue to hold person, so I'll say haste can stay on as well.
Oh, cool. So I can make an attack and then run away?
If you guys want to check raw later, we can check raw later. Little D&D 101 for that. If you guys ever in a moment when you don't know the rules, it's better to rule and then look up later. So
I'm pretty sure that is.
I think
just
that's, I think
when
that's
the
how it is.
person maintaining concentration goes.
I'm fairly certain.
Yeah.
Nice edge case to check out there.
Oh, yes. That's, that is a 15. That's 22 to hit?
That hits. Are you raging?
No.
Yes!
+3.
Yay!
You are down but never out!
Alright, so that's 13. That is 20 damage.
Nice.
Thank you. And now, Sentinel should be active if that's a thing, or Ancestral Guardian or something. I don't know. I want to help.
No, that's only if you're raging.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You can make another attack and then still disengage, and there's no harm to raging as well, because the disengage is provided as a free thing from haste.
Oh, okay.
You
So
have a
I'll...
rage use left though, do you?
Oh.
I raged.
Because we've done 2 combats.
I've
already.
raged twice today. Do I get 2 or 3 rages?
It's on your character sheet.
Where do I find that?
Under the actions.
Features and
bonus
traits or actions?
Bonus
So you
actions.
have 4 rages per day.
Okay.
Oh, alright. I rage.
Right, cool. That would also affect. That would also affect what you've got. Your attack roll as well, but it was already hit. So.
Yeah. So
But it should do +2 damage.
Yeah, you do extra damage, so I'll add that too.
So I'll go again, and then get the fuck out of there. So my Ancestral Guardians are now up protecting Jace.
Sure, not on that one.
I dropped lazy on my foot.
Oh no.
Come on! Why? So I'm down to 28 now.
Oh.
Oh wait, did you deal 1 damage to yourself?
Mm.
Halve it because of rage to 0.
Okay. And then I'm gonna jump on out of there, disengage, and look back at Jace, very concerned. I want to yell something, but at the same time, I'm not gonna.
All right.
But get out of there, buddy.
So it's
I also look at
88.
Mag and tell him to run away as well, that we're leaving.
Okay.
So Bobby has 80 feet of movement with the haste, so that's how far away she ran.
No, I'm not enlarged. It got dropped, so I...
No, haste. Haste.
No, it got...
Haste. What?
In chat. Isn't she still enlarged?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were
Someone
responding to what I said.
I did
Because
not even...
just
I
said-
wasn't listening to you.
Yeah, you would still be enlarged if there was maintaining it. However, does healing spirits concentration?
Yeah,
she
I
dropped
dropped
it,
concentration to give her the healing spirit.
Regardless, she's out now, which is good.
Yeah.
And now there's a cute little healing spirit around that can flutter about.
I know. It's so
Okay.
cute.
The healing spirit would have stayed where you were, so you left it just a little sparrow fluttering.
That heavy-clad knight with the silver cape and the silver-scaled armor brings back that sword once again. It arcs up that brilliant blue, and cold mist kicks off and pushes out. As the blade comes down, you see it strike with the dragon, and the first hit will hit. It is this plus these plus this plus these.
I love the rattle of dice when it's on our side.
Yeah, what is that?
700 damage.
Did he
The
happen to
dragon's dead!
Now looks nearly bloodied.
Did he happen to move through my little spirit range? Did he walk underneath the spirit?
The healing spirit? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. 1.
I think he'd taken damage. He's just
But
Feel really good for some reason.
it's like an inspiration point for him. He could, you know. There's the birds there. It's doing
I
something.
just feel like it's like when someone pees in a pool and then you go through that spot. It was just a little warm when he walked through there.
Disgusting. And yet, that's a really good analogy.
Okay. As this happens, you can see the knight cleave a heavy wound into it, and it kicks out. That purple flame starts to glow inside the creature's body, and some entrails flop onto the ground. It is then going to make another strike. This time it misses, just scratching against the dark, dull scales of this dragon. He's then going to do it again and try and slicing at that open wound. It does hit, dealing
so many dice.
So many. When do we get that many dice?
What is this man? God?
Yes. God came down.
That fucking time.
It was there.
nice. You see him cut some of those postulant insides. They slop to the ground. He opens up the wound even further now, that blue light kicking off as he does so. That is then going to be the two. You see another one of those smaller. They look like, yeah, they're wearing less elaborate armor.
Do they walk through my healing spirit?
Yeah.
Wait, don't. I think you actually have finite uses now, so
Oh,
maybe
wait,
don't
yeah, I
waste
do.
it.
Alright. You might be
Am I
right.
gonna feel this good? No?
He's walking back and through like a revolving door.
I'm intending to run away through it, so.
Yeah. Oh man, I should have kept that roll for you.
Nice. One of those was a natural 20.
Oh, go little. He's gonna be like a hero.
Yeah.
These guys can we take with us?
Many as he'll give us.
Take the whole
Oh,
village.
he rolled max damage as well. So
Oh,
yeah.
go little.
Change my mind. This is God.
This is how the one.
So the first blow misses. However, missing that first blow, he takes that opportunity to charge in on that open wound and is going to start slashing and dicing with his sword. And you can see it start to kick off more flesh and blood as he's doing so. Then we're going to do the other guy. He does hit. It's not a crit though.
Bit of a weak effort.
That's going to be okay, cool. Missing one blow, but then going in for that same wound. They seem to be gathering around that open wound now. Okay, we're going to move on to Caden's turn.
Get it, Caden.
Probably
Do-
not. I don't
do
wanna
what
move
you are
close
born to
this
do.
thing. I've already used action search.
Oh, buddy.
Still quite happily 60 feet away from this beastie at the moment, seeing people beginning to retreat. Caden thinks, no, this probably isn't the best idea to rush in, but still wanting to give some support. At one point, he starts to extend his arm as if he's going to cast Toll the Dead again, but this time his eyes flush black, and instead of swinging back that sword, still with it held in his hands, 3 of his fingers just jut out incredibly rigidly, with incredible rigidity, is what I'm going to go with this. And this time, once again, those black tendrils just flood over his hand, but this time in 3 separate chains, one aiming towards the head of the dragon, one towards its heart, and one towards its gut. And as these almost spear-like tendrils of black fabric start to nearly collide, they appear to become ethereal and pierce directly through those 3 spots as I cast Ray of Sickness.
Ooh,
Oh, nice description.
hells yeah.
That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, yes.
It's not a whole lot of damage, to be perfectly honest.
But it looks cool.
So that is 4 plus 1, 5 whole necrotic damage.
When you take necrotic damage, you just die.
Unless Mascara and you're resistant to it.
Really forget
Then you
about
only mostly die.
that. So it is dead.
As that hits
So-
out, you see it hit again to its darkened body, and you see that it doesn't deal that much damage.
You see, once those tendrils have pierced, they come out the other side before they begin to fray and appear to just flop, losing all animation before they once again recoil along Caden's fingers. It does also have to make a Constitution saving throw, which it will pass, but I'd like you to roll it and roll a nat 1 nonetheless.
That is going to be, is it a con, was it?
It's a Constitution save, but if it's a nat 1, you can just say that it fails.
It's not a nat 1.
Nat 2.
No, it's a 32.
Weirdly enough, get this.
No, wait,
Yeah, those
it's a
tendrils.
42. I'm pretty sure it's
32 wasn't quite
Wait, so its
enough.
save is at least 22?
Oh, no, I'm mistaken. Yeah, 32. My bad.
Okay.
Ah, it failed then. It failed with a
Yeah, Caden's save is actually 43, so it would have failed
Yeah.
regardless.
Awkward.
Yeah, so as those tendrils kind of rush back under into his sleeve, the black fades from his eyes and he kind of gives a little shake of his head, but still seeing people retreat, will raise his shield and use 30 feet of movement, still facing it, but to back away from it. And I will end my turn placing 1 card face down in defense.
Hells to the yeah. Okay, moving on. Scar.
Hello.
Hello.
Okie dokie. Well. Skara. How's everyone else's health looking actually?
29.
Almost half health. 25.
Okay, well, actually, watching Bobby seem to get up and then retreat a bit to a safer area, Skara mutters the word steel under her breath and is casting Healing Word at the 2nd level on Jace if he's within range.
60-foot range, right?
Is
Yep.
it 120 or 60?
She's still really freaking scared of this dragon and cannot move
you
closer
didn't
to
move,
it.
You didn't move as far back as Raya, so yeah, I'd say.
No,
you guys
yeah, she's
started
been
at
60 feet from.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you make a save to not be afraid?
At the end of the turn.
Yep. Last time I got a 4.
You're
I don't think it's gonna matter after this turn.
You're that confident we're gonna kill it?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
So you get a total of 8 healing. And then I would like to fire my crossbow at the big old dragon again.
Make an attack roll.
At disadvantage, that is a 13.
A 13.
Yes.
That does not hit.
Shaky hands, she loads the bolt onto the crossbow, pulls it, and just misfires slightly as the dragon moves around. Then begins to move back.
Wisdom
But-
save as well.
Yeah. Cocked.
According to JP, we don't count those dice.
Yeah,
Chuck him
I
out.
forgot to mention, with saves, you just automatically take a 20 because what are the odds that you didn't get a nat 20?
You sound awfully like the Sylphie rulebook, so
15.
15.
Love that rule book.
That does not succeed.
Wait a minute. I'm going to use my favored by the gods then.
Nice.
There's one way you can still fail, I think.
So that's a 22.
That succeeds. You steal yourself as you're able to fend off the frightened condition. All right, at the end of your turn, this dragon is going to swing its tail at Mr. Knight. The big guy. Oh boy. Jesus, okay.
My thing did 1 damage health bill.
Chase gets to watch more people die before running away.
I have some PTSD, that's for sure.
I paid for the viewing time, I'm gonna use the viewing time.
He just wanted his like perfect seats from the whole thing. It's
Will
a
we
better way
feel-
to watch.
Will we feel better or worse that we tried to help?
It's just
We did
funny
help.
at this point.
We didn't
There's no
try to
post
help, we
about
did
it.
help.
Yeah, so
Imagine
regardless
if
these
we
guys
weren't here.
Yeah, these guys would have fought them regardless. Legitimately, the fact that it targeted Bobby or Jace or any of us would mean that anyone else got to live a little bit longer and possibly survived as
Those
a result
wizards
of
are
just
still
being
alive.
here. Yeah.
Okay.
They
You
would have been
see
dead
that
straight
knight get
away.
kicked back. He starts to fly through the air and hits the ground, scattering and tumbling and dropping his sword. Okay.
In what direction did he fall?
Down.
Off
So
the mountain.
if you were coming from the south going north, just using the ways to place yourself, he came from the west, so he went flying westward.
So was he far away from... I was just... If I could try and drag someone a little ways as I retreat, I'd feel a bit
You'd
better
have to
about
run past the
retreating.
dragon, because I would say that you're
Okay.
east.
Poor
Okay.
guy.
Moving on from there. Okay. Got you tethered. I think that you. Okay. The breaths are gonna just stay there inside their wall of force. One of them is going to start to take out a potion and drink it, and then we're going to move to Mordecai's turn.
Seeing everyone else retreating, Mordecai's just going to pick up his spear and catch up with everyone else.
All right. So you start running away, running towards the way you, the way you came.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I would say that you catch up to Raya at that point.
Easy done.
Hello.
The dragon is going to try and claw at you on its back.
If it misses, it hits itself. I don't make the rules.
I merely write them and then enforce them.
Yes.
If we're going by by Sylphie's rulebook. I don't see why that wouldn't be a problem.
And also, if it uses the breath weapon, it has to make a save, and on anything but a natural 20, it actually sneezes and implodes.
And them the rules,
22
Josh.
to hit.
As it's about to... Was this a claw?
There's a claw, yeah.
As it's about to claw in, Jace puts the sword up again, and the shimmering force appears again, and it kind of
Scratches against
slides down alongside him.
Hells yeah. Now that changes your AC, doesn't it?
27 is my AC now.
Okay. It's gonna try and claw at you again. It's gonna miss with another 22. Frustrated.
For some reason, I thought when you said your AC that you jinxed it, and he was just gonna roll 30s from now on.
He did it before.
Pendil, do it again.
Yeah.
Possible. It has a high to hit, so
I never would have guessed.
yeah.
You gotta get out of there.
It's then gonna try and bite Mag.
Ooh.
Still close.
Yeah, fairly certain hasn't been his turn to run away yet.
Yeah, no, he's after me.
That is gonna hit. Okay. Yeah.
How much damage did it deal to itself?
308.
So it's like, what, 2-3 hits away from dead?
I'm gonna throw a rock at it again.
Magic Stone is pretty much the golden bullet.
Imagine if I got a nat 20 again.
Mag
It's
takes,
just regular bludgeoning damage.
Mag takes 17 damage.
Is he still standing?
Is he near my spirit?
He's a 1 hit point.
Has he entered my spirit?
He would have been right next to Bobby before Bobby moved away, so I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
So how much does he
However.
heal?
He's about to find out.
Okay.
6! Yay!
Alright. He's on 7 hit
Go,
points.
little sparrow, go!
Okay. It is then Jace's turn.
Stop giving me difficult decisions.
No, get out. Just get out.
That's what I was gonna do, and I'm probably still am. But Mag is gonna take the legendary action at initiative 20 now.
No, there's 3 knights still in base contact with him.
Hopefully.
Sparrow, that's probably quite a nuisance
Boy.
to the dragon.
Yeah, this dude that, carved a hole into its gut. If someone did that to me.
As a parting gift, Jace is gonna bring both swords up and once again, bonus action, slice down at that point where the wing meets the torso.
Make attack rolls.
The psychic is a natural 20!
Yay!
I
Get
swear
it.
to God, if Jace actually kills something of them, so
Okay, so that...
Get them pink deadlies in chat. We're using
Is-
brutals as well.
Yeah, so that's 24 by default.
Yep.
And then... a lot of 2s. Well, that was all, 2 2s and a 5. So 24, 29, 20, 33, 38 psychic damage. As a dark blade, and then immediately the dark scimitar follows suit with a non-nat 20 to hit,
That hits.
which is an additional 3 plus 5 plus 1, 9 magical slashing damage.
Alright.
Jace is
So what
then
was the
immediately.
total of that, sorry?
So it was 24, 33, 38 plus 9.
47.
Yeah, 47.
Alright.
I can do maths.
As Jace's blades come down, you start to cut through, and as you do, you see the wing sever and hit the ground with a heavy flop. The dragon lets out a massive roar, and as this happens, it thrushes side to side, and more entrails start to plop out now and meet the ground in a heavy hiss. How do you want to do this?
Daniel, your first kill of the campaign.
Dragon!
Dragon that we had no business fighting to begin with.
We're level 7. Fuck it.
So, as the
You
dark
decided.
scimitar slices through the wing, Jace looks as though he's about to run away before the wing flops to the ground, and then he immediately brings the dark ancestral sword up, the shadow blade disappearing from his hand as he just thrusts it straight down into the skull of the dragon right in front of him.
Its eyes roll back in its head, and the weight of the body hits the ground with a heavy thud. As this does, you can see it start to disappear, its form starting to shade away, much like the one that you fought inside the room. Jace, you stand there, a hero. The knight recovers himself and stands up, and so does the little less elaborate knights as well as they look at you. And we'll end the session there on that shot.
No!
I'm so sorry, Mordecai, because we were all going to run away. I was just giving a fighting gift. That might have been yours.
Like, I wouldn't have been able to do 30 damage. I wouldn't have been able to kill it, but I would have been able to do more than 9 damage in the entire combat. But that's okay.
No, it's fine. I did only do 5, and I'm pretty sure it was resisted.
It was.
I stole your
Yes,
baddie kills,
guys.
so it's fine.
I did 0.
That's true.
You guys will all receive 1800 XP for that kill each.
Ooh.
Big dog. So we're at what, 5,800 out of 9,000 towards level 7, yeah?
Yeah, so we're at 19.8 towards 23 is our goal.
Nice.
How much XP did we get?
1,800.
Yeah. That's accounting everyone else that was in the battle as well. So Mag got XP.
That was a big boy.
Yeah. So, what's the XP right now?
19,800.
No, our total?
Yeah, 19,800.
All right, guys, what a session. I was so nervous when you decided to go in there and fight. I'm like,
Thank you for the NPCs that helped us.
yeah,
And the divine intervention.
Oh my god.
And all the inspirations.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chat has been so beautiful tonight.
that's how level 6s take on a dragon.
With help.
With lots of help.
With help.
Oh.
guys.
Now we had that.
Yep.
We had that.
All
Alright, JP, next time you can go take on the dragon.
Who still has inspiration, by the way?
Me.
Not me.
Okay, so I'll get rid of.
I did use one. I don't know if I got more later though, because I know there were more given out. I just don't know. I didn't get to see the names.
I completely forgot how to give myself inspiration.
If it's not ticked on your sheet,
Oh, there it is.
Well, I used it and then chat gave out more, but I didn't get time to scroll up and
Okay.
see who it was.
Yeah, all right.
So I don't know who it was.
I'll check in. I'll check in with mods if you know if she has it or not. Please let me know, guys. We've reached the end of our session. We're gonna do something called favorite moments. What favorite moments is? It's our way of commending each other about excellence of play and descriptions and the like. As a table and a community, we love to foster creative confidence amongst ourselves and others as well. So it's very important that we pat each other on the back for being dope and describing awesome scenes and doing voices and taking risks and having a lot of fun together. So if you'd like to join in, if you're here for the session, please @ GM for your favorite moments for the person. We start with one and we go down the line. If you do have favorite moments, try and include everyone. If you can't, that's totally fine, but it does suck to miss out and not get favorite moments from everyone. Okay, so we're gonna start with Bobby. Bobby, praise yourself. What was your favorite self moment, please?
I gotta give this one to Bloody Zero.
Yeah.
Favorite self moment was getting to live. I'm not
Yeah.
ready to lose Bobby.
Yeah.
And that was amazing. And I'm really appreciative. And like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was trying to think of ways to say thank you. And I'm like, a tattoo.
A tattoo.
For the record, I'm not doing that. It's just that's what popped into my head. A, can't afford it. And B, what would I get? Bobby didn't die. Written on my arm. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Bloody Zero's just said my heart, crying face. Like 50,000 points is a lot of points to drop as well. So
Yeah.
No, I'm really so appreciative. I'm not ready to lose Bobby, and I wasn't expecting that because I didn't know that it had an insta kill mechanic.
You never do until it happens. So unless you've done the monster research, right? Unless you've like, okay, well, we're gonna.
I can guarantee you.
Fight it.
I never know what we're up against.
Ooh, it has scales.
No, Izzy, we fought this before. Yeah, I don't know what we're up against.
I vaguely know what ghouls are. They're ugly.
Jace, what was your favorite Bobby moment, please?
Talking to Tricia, a literal god. That's nice. I'm pretty good to look at. Bobby's self-confidence is something to aspire to.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get there.
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it.
That's it. That's it.
GP.
Similar, talking to a god, like fully understanding the gravity of the situation. How does Bobby greet the god of trickery? Howdy.
Hello there.
I did do a bow.
My apologies. Howdy.
You were just looking down, so you were looking at it.
Amazing.
Yeah, this isn't a
Best way
good
to
bow.
greet a god. Howdy doody.
Howdy doody.
I just wasn't expecting that. That caught me off guard. You can see me laughing in the font.
Mordecai.
That Sentinel opportunity attack, saving Jace, is pretty good. Sure, Bobby died, but like Jace got saved. He got killed.
Jace lives on.
Stonks, dude. That's
so
all it
good.
is.
Way to go in a blaze of glory, right?
It felt like a power play. You trying to
It was a
move?
power
No,
play.
bitch, you can't.
Yeah.
Fucking oath,
I mean,
dude.
here's the thing.
You
It
kept
would,
the-
yeah, go ahead.
Cute. You kept a huge dragon at bay, but chomping on its tail? Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Save those life for those little wizard dudes too. I bet they're pretty appreciative.
Yeah. That would have done a massive amount of damage to you too, Jace, right? Would have it taken you
Yeah.
down to 0?
Even if I'd succeeded on the save, I would have been at 10.
Yeah, jeez.
Moral of the story: I'm a hero.
Elle?
I really like the interaction with your ancestors, and I thought you played that so well, ensuring that the way that you're going to do this is Bobby's way, which I'm just gonna say I wouldn't have it any other way. You played spectacularly tonight. You took a really big hit and you played it so well.
It was scary.
It was
so
scary.
sad.
I could look down at your face and I was just like, oh no.
You can see the moment where I'm like, don't cry.
Scotta.
Okay, so in my new position at the very bottom, I thought that I would try something new. So I've got two things. I've got a favorite moment, and then I was trying to give everyone like moments that I was grateful for in some way, like things that you did that were cool as players. So my favorite moment was watching you do maths.
Oh goodness.
It was beautiful. It was absolutely perfect.
What a mood though. Like we've all been there.
Oh, sometimes I know that I know what the numbers should be. I just can't figure them out. Anyway, so that was just so entertaining. But a thing that I thought was really cool that you did was during that divine intervention, unbeknownst to Josh, he went super quiet again. And you just powered through that.
Oh,
you
really?
listened carefully. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So everyone was just dead silent and focused, and she didn't waver. She
Yeah.
kept going. So I thought that was really impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you. Fun story. I found a book from year 6, a math book, couldn't do the equations. I was like, what is this?
Maths is hard.
Amazing. All right. So, what do you have to say, chat? Chat says, at Trader GM, Izzy, the divine intervention scene was amazing, but I especially loved the my way part. Yeah, totally. 100%
It was so
agree.
good.
Yeah. So Tara says, at Trader GM, too tired to do favorite moments individually, but this was such a huge session with so much awesome stuff in it. Oh my god, you guys are amazing, and you had me on the edge of my seat this whole time. You took on a freaking dragon and won! I cannot wait to see what happens next week. Thank you so much for all being amazing. Thank you so much to Terrace.
No, you.
No, you. If you have him, post him.
Hit him with that Uno reverse card.
Yeah, reverse
That's what I
card.
was doing. The wavering gif of the
Yeah.
Uno.
Yeah. I got these here. Boom. No use. All right. We have one from Bloody Zeros at Dreaded GM. My favorite Bobby moment is honestly the way she said "my way" to her ancestors. Like, that hit home for me, and it was just so amazing. 100% agree. And VR Lord Vegeta cheered 10 shinies for Bobby as well, saying for Bobby. 100%. Absolutely love it.
Beautiful soul.
Bloody Zero says, at Dreaded GM, to add on to my comment about Bobby, it was also glorious meeting you as the Blood Moon. 100%. If you don't know, we made a special patron for Bloody Zeros for gifting so many gosh darn subs to the channel. He's in the 300s now, so we made one ages ago and we added it into the world. Thank you so much, Bloody, for everything that you do to the channel.
Incredible.
And all our mods as well. Thank you so gosh darn much for your support, so we can continue to build and storytell together. Yeah, okay. My favorite moment for Bobby, I absolutely loved the sequence so much. I know that I threw you through a little bit of a twist there, because we did have a conversation beforehand, but I'm glad that you trusted me in that moment, and we got to where we needed to go, which was back at the scene where you woke up, and I absolutely adored that a whole bunch. And now that I've heard that I went quiet and you guys didn't hear it, even more well played. I was worried that I wasn't hitting the right notes, but man, it was flipping epic. And I love that you punctuated it with dropping the stone to enforce that it was going to be your way. That was just such a moment.
Mic drop. I just saw it.
Amazing.
Oh, nuh-uh.
Does anyone have any other bonuses?
Well, I like bonuses.
Yeah.
One. When you what? Sorry.
There you go.
Oh, sorry. I really appreciated when you knelt beside Raya right at the start. I was looking for reassurance, and Bobby gave it to her, and it was really beautiful.
That was so long ago, I forgot.
Held your hand and everything. It's like a different session.
So last session.
Yeah.
Before you died.
Yeah. Everything is before and after now.
Amazing.
Like pre-Bobby death and after Bobby death.
So good. All right.
Willingly dropping lazy on your feet.
Yeah.
Twice, not realizing that it wouldn't have a mechanical difference in everything and you'd take damage. And just being so down to that, you're like, I will live with the sins of my past now.
In that same vein, trying to convince Lazy that you were just repositioning.
All right. Please at Dreaded GM for your favorite Jace moments. Jace, what was your favorite self moment? Praise yourself.
I like constantly thinking of new ways I can expand my Blade Song description. I liked the static electricity in the air this time for it. I just like constantly thinking of how I can make it interesting every time I do it, because it's every combat.
Hells yeah. Hell yeah.
Bobby, what was your favorite Jace moment, please?
I wrote stuff down. I can quote verbatim.
Oh, I'll share it.
His foot slips and he brings the blade up, and with a shimmer, Jace activates shield.
Hell yeah.
That was so cool. I was so scared for you. I was like, oh fuck, that's a really high number. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
Because you're always making these jokes that freak me out of as soon as I get hit, I'm just gonna go. That made me really happy. I was like, oh yeah. It's like a moment in the movie where you think the hero's dead and then they just like stand back up. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm done.
Hi, Kaden. What was your favorite Jace moment?
So that's pretty cool. Never do that voice again.
Take note, new NPC.
Oh. So we've both been talking about it a lot. How Jace just deals so much damage, and then usually I go in and
I take vitamin.
You waited until I had no action surge. You knew I couldn't do it.
You found his weakness.
Honestly, that final blow was incredible. Driving the blades down into the wing, like, I don't know, the wing joint, the joint, if you will. Just getting that incredible kill, because you might have on par with the lowest kill count of this game.
It's 1 now.
Brought down, it's just quality over quantity.
Yep.
It
Mordecai.
If it doesn't get said later, I'll give you another one. But a very, very simple one at the moment. Fuck, you have high AC.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, dude. You got hit once out of, like, I don't know, 5 dragon attacks that was rolling 30s and shit. Like, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking good job.
Amazing.
Like, I assume, like, blade singing, haste, and then shield.
Yeah, so I go up to, I've got 17, plus 3 from Blade Song, plus 2 from haste, plus 5 when I need to shield, so 27.
That's
Yep. Wow.
Oh, that's me. Cool. Well, I'm surprised it didn't get said already. Jace has balls, man. He jumped on the back of a dragon when we were all fleeing and was like, no one else is going to do this? I guess I'll do this. It was just such a baller move. And, like, I'm not going to lie, I was worried. I was concerned about that. But you kept calm, you made smart choices, and it paid off, man. But, like, baller move.
Oh, yeah.
Jace doesn't actually believe in dragons and he's operating. If I don't believe in it, it can't hurt.
Jace, like, you killed a dragon who literally 20 minutes ago you said were mythical.
No, that was nothing, guys. That was illusion. An illusion, guys.
Illusion.
Yeah.
You walk off the back of it and be like, point made, alright?
It was the spell Phantom Dragon. This whole time. Scar!
Okay, so the freaking ending, like, I can't go past it in terms of favorite Jace moment, but to give you something new, because we all know how epic that was. Right at the start, you took the time to go back and give Lorelei a dagger, and
No,
you
my
told
sword, actually.
well,
my
I
other
wrote
sword.
dagger.
Don't have any daggers.
Right. Sword. Yeah, kind of stepping in the moment, but don't draw unless you have to. Yeah. Oh, right. Thankful moment. Right, I got 2. I want to go with your crazy visually compelling descriptions and all the effort that you go to make sure that you're coming up with different ways to do things. And yeah, I freaking love it. It's so cool to see it in my mind.
I'm digging the grateful moment thing.
Me too. I love it.
Yeah.
No one's ever allowed to make Emma not last person to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not going to be after Sophie. This is great.
I think Em might have just changed the meta. Favorite moments? What? Amazing. Okay, chat, what did you have to say? Bloody Zeros says Jace listening killing a dragon is no. I think it's meant to say it is. I'm reading it wrong. Listen, killing a dragon is no easy feat, but your description of the final blow was just amazing. And also, look at the look on your face was just priceless. Your spell descriptions are just so amazing with Shadow Blade and Shield. Mwah. I added the mwah to punctuate the end of it, sir. You're welcome. Adonis says, Daniel, your spell descriptions are so sick. And killing that dragon had me jumping in my seat. The last description was amazing. 100% totally agree as well. So, guys, there's a very old friend in chat at the moment that we haven't seen in a while. Hello, Goblin Mort. How the deuce are you? We miss you. Welcome back. So Goblin Mort used to watch us when we were very little, and we didn't have we were very little, and we were just brand new to the scene. Yeah, Thanks, Goblin Wine. Okay, my favorite moment for Jace. So both my moments were stolen. Ellie stole my you have balls, and then what you did was a baller move, 100%. And then M stole my moment, which was giving the Lorelei moment, which was super amazing, which I loved as well. So having them both stolen, I'm just going to reiterate them. I looked at the clock, and I looked at the health as well, and I'm like, oh no, there's a good chance he's just going to bounce out of there. And you know, leaving Mordecai behind. But we'll see. Especially when you said that, stop giving me hard choices. I get that because it was a very hairy situation in there. But you put yourself in that situation, you risked it all, and it paid off. You had this heroic moment for your character now that you should be super proud of. I know that the Quimorians will probably take note and seeing what you've just done. Giving Lorelei the sword as well, big deal, especially for Lorelei. That connection between the two of them, I absolutely love, and I love that you punctuated it with the ruffle on the hair as well. Was just a beautiful detail that you added there. So thank you so much. And of course, the spell descriptions are out of this world. You should be really proud of everything that you're building with Jace. But man, I gotta say, you quite literally did the all in, and you just like, we're going, and then you're like, this will be my last attack, and I'm out. Yeah.
Hasted action was disengaged.
Yeah,
jumping off the dragon's head was my next thing.
It's so dope. And fighting on the monster's back as well. Amazing. Okay, moving on. Caden, praise yourself. Atron Jim, your favorite Caden moments?
I was quite happy with my Ray of Sickness description. Poison the heart, the head, and the stomach. Yeah. That's the noise it makes. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah. Bobby.
It was a small thing, but it was at the beginning of going down the mountain. Will be easier thanks to the whole gravity thing. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, buddy.
Man,
gravity does work that way.
Amazing.
So that was it wasn't even like a big moment, and I think that's why it stood out to me so much. It was just a moment.
All right. Okay. Josh.
So twice now Caden's been feared, and both times I've loved the imagery of scared Caden hiding behind his shield throwing spells. But in doing that as well, being very smart and very tactical and circling around so that, you know, that devastating breath attack couldn't hit everyone at once, knowing that you can't move forward, but having the mental capacity to go, but sideways movement is a thing.
I have a 60-foot restraining order on me against this bad boy. I can still circle it.
Amazing. Mordecai.
Mine's incredibly selfish, but when you called Mordecai Twinkle Toes, my mind went immediately to Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I was like, "Yep, I could live with that."
I had two things like that. I had Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I thought of my hero with one for all, with all my ancestors. I was like, "Oh man!"
That's tough, right? That's cause ang.
Yeah.
Twinkle Toes.
Yeah. Royal.
I thoroughly enjoyed Caden's final, his statement to the party, which is, "I am putting my armor on." It's like nothing was changing his mind in that moment, and just the response to Bobby was just like, "Well, I'm not going to sleep in it. It is uncomfortable."
It's like an umbrella, though. If you bring it, it's not gonna rain. If you don't, you die. I didn't get hit.
If you don't, you die.
So umbrellas work.
I'm always bringing an umbrella, guys.
I love the sass, I guess. The sass Caden. So I've been woken up from my trance. I have no armor on. And you're telling me there's another dragon out there? I will be back. You will all wait for me.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Twinkle Toes was my number one. But your ray of sickness description with the black eyes and that was the right one, wasn't it? Yep. Okay, cool. I did write it down correctly. Yeah, the ribbons, the eyes, that was really cool. Even though you kept not dealing much damage, you kept at it.
Bye.
And it was still epic. As for the grateful, thankful moment, the way that you're always paying attention, so you did bring Maud into that moment by Mordecai. I wrote Maud. I don't know if we're at that kind of nickname basis yet. Anyway, you brought Mordecai into the scene, which it's hard to bring in a new character, so you're always paying attention to who hasn't spoken yet and trying to help them find a place in the scene. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
The secret is insulting them.
It is, yeah.
You'll get a reaction and you can roleplay off that.
All right, chat, what do you have to say? Bloody Zero says, Caden, I know this is said a lot, but your ribbon spell descriptions are so good, especially for the ray of sickness. Dude, the blackening of your eyes, how you hold your 3 fingers, and the black ribbons just come out and strike the dragon was fantastic. Also remembering to go back and put on your armor. 100% agree with that. Adana says, JP, explaining Git to Raya. That's it.
Oh, that would come up. I can't wait for that.
Okay, I'm gonna try out one of these thankful moments. One of these is that what they are? Thankful moments?
Grateful moments, I think.
Grateful moments? Grateful.
I've called it both, so whichever
Okay,
sounds
whatever
more
sounds better.
zazzy.
Yeah.
Zazz.
I have to thank you for the amount of energy that you bring to the table. It is amazing that you do that. There's not a time that you don't really rise to the occasion. You should be really, really proud of what you can do and what you can summon. So we start off with a red cap recap, which just starts us off all laughing, all having a great time, and that energy just suffuses out into the table. So I can't thank you enough for that.
Boy, have I got ammo for next week.
I can't flip away. And you know that's not just at the start, it's all throughout. So it really keeps the spirits high even in dangerous situations or things that are quite at a lull. And when we do get to those moments where they are kind of deep and harsh and like dark, it just contrasts to where we are. And when you switch over to that too, it's flipping amazing. Okay, favorite moments, obviously all stolen. I absolutely loved the ray of sickness description so gosh darn much, and I feel like you were cheated by the amount of damage that it was. It's kind of akin to when someone role plays really gosh darn well, they make the charisma check and then they fail. So like, I wanted you to roll higher on that so gosh darn bad because it was amazing, and then it succeeded to save, which I absolutely hated as well. Yeah, go ahead.
I was sitting there thinking, I really haven't done anything this combat besides have a spell that got succeeded against, so even if I miss, I'm going to use my inspiration on this, and I didn't have to.
Yeah. I felt cheated as someone that was viewing the stuff that you were putting out. I felt like it should be more impactful. So I was just like, God damn it. Like, damn you mechanics.
I only had 2 HP.
Yeah. Thank you so much. All right, moving on then. Mordecai, could you please give yourself a self moment and after the GM for your favorite Mordecai moments, please?
Mine's kind of just something I get to see, and that's exploring a new character and their choices and decisions and considering what's going through their mind, what they want to do, what they're trying to accomplish in each moment, how other people's actions are going to affect what he does and stuff. And, you know, it's fun to play with something new.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Bobby, what was your favorite Mordecai moment?
Well, I have 2, but the first one kind of bounces off that of, thank God your character came to help us. Where would we be without the extra help? I'm really grateful that you made a character that wants to help people. So I've tried playing a character before that was a dick, and I didn't do it well. But my second one is, and we handed it to JP too, but also you engaging in the Twinkle Toes conversation was really good. I like it, and I just liked watching it unfold. That was really enjoyable.
Jace.
So I know it's like a point of frustration to be stuck in a combat situation like that with no ranged attacks, but your take on being frightened to just be like, I'm annoyed. I can't move forward, but I'm not moving backwards.
Emotion. He had a plan to get to the mage, and then the wall of force went up. He's just like, fine.
I do love the picture you're painting with this character so far.
So good.
Kaiden.
So, if it doesn't get taken, I'm going to go back and talk about that one. But your descriptions tonight have been absolutely incredible, and I'm so glad we got to see the picture of Mordecai with the frost energy around their hands. Because when you were pounding on the dragon's hide, and you said that frost energy spidered out from the point of impact, that was such a powerful description. And just the idea of this Goliath punching anything is fucking awesome. But yeah, just having that frost energy spider out and just deal, cold damage. Cold damage is funky, and it makes sense with, cold blue energy. But I did just love everything about that description. And I love the blue energy around the fists, man. Oh, man's is ready to throw hands. And if the other one doesn't get taken, I will go back and do that later.
Okay.
So I thought I'd broken the curse by going after Brodo because JP has been consistently stealing my favorite moments from the very first time we were here. And I was like, this is it. This is the time. But naturally, he stole the favorite moment. No, that description was epic, man. Him running in, the description of the scales and stuff on his legs as well. Absolutely phenomenal. That whole instant moment, because it happened so quickly. It was just like, you're back and you're like, I've done my part.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. You guys show me what you're capable of. No, very, very cool.
Scar.
Okay, I need help because I wrote down 3 words, and I remember thinking, no way will I forget the context of this. I wrote down, shit your pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said you guys can see what's attacking the village and then decide if you shit your pants or not and walk away. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was... Thank you. Yeah, a beautiful demonstration of his character. Oh man, it was hilarious and also fun to ponder as I sat here thinking I've got one unique one left and I don't know what it is. As far as things that I thought were impressive or was grateful for, because as I said, it is hard to bring in a new character. Everyone knows that because they're not attached to the story yet, and we sort of get heavy into stuff you don't know about. So even with that sort of time deficit that you weren't able to do many things, when we were talking, you weren't able to talk as much. Yep, I'm talking too much. You still took really quick pre-decided turns. Like every time it got to you, you knew exactly what you were going to try to do. You did it, and it was just so fast. And I really appreciated that you still respected the combat need to run fast. I need to get better at writing these down. Anyway, impressive. Good job.
Thank you.
Well, so it's the first time ever the thankful, grateful moment was stolen. So
The first of many.
your turns are so well planned out and they make so much sense for what your character is doing. You should be really proud of that. Not only that, your ability to survey and understand a fully theater of the mind area, you should be also really proud of the strength that you have there as well, knowing where your character is from the mages, knowing where your character is from the others and Raya and stuff like that. So when you were manipulating and moving through the theater of the mind field, there was no way that I didn't see your character where they were, and we were all synced up. So that's just popping off. So you should be super gosh darn proud. My favorite moment as well is the gosh darn twinkle toes thing as well. I really love the humor you're bringing with Mordecai, especially since I know that he has some other stuff in his past and other things that haven't really been revealed yet that may or may not affect that as well. But on top of that, oh boy, yeah, so like I'm so excited to see you playing a monk as well. So like, yeah, step of the wind, going straight in, and then describing you flipping back to catch up with the party because you were moving so gosh darn fast. Amazing. I actually forgot to do chat's favorite moments beforehand. So my bad. So let me do chats quickly as well. So Bloody Zero says Mordecai getting disappointed that the dragon was 5 feet beyond. You just went just using key to get that extra point. 110 feet of movement plus fighting is nuts. Also landing on top of the dragon and then punching it was great. Also the description of the dragon scales going from your feet to your back of your claws was awesome. Not gonna lie, you were making me want to play a monk 100%. Yeah, you do it so gosh darn well. Adana says, Brodo, the description of Mordecai running so fast that he takes flight and then lands on the dragon, punch it, then flies off. Awesome. The dragon scales on the heels was so cool. Yeah, man, you really flipping nailed it so much as well. Okay.
The bonus one that I was gonna do was the description of the scales. With embracing the twinkle toes so much that the details of those scales appeared on your feet was just.
Mwah. Timosol said, just wanted to say that 110 feet divided by 6 seconds is roughly 12 mph. The Usain Bolt manages to get 28 mph. That means that Mordecai could ramp it up to 250 feet slash turn. Just saying. Morty.
Slow. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. I need to step up my game, huh?
Amazing. Okay. Royal, praise yourself, and chat, please up to the GM for your favourite Raya moments.
I was pretty proud of my description of enlarge. I really liked it. I like the visual of the ivy vines growing around Bobby's legs and stuff.
Bobby?
Ivy vines growing around Bobby's legs. It's okay, I have another one. That was just number one. It was adorable. It was more of an Elle moment, but do they pass my healing? Wanting to help people that much that you're like, oh wait, my healing is there. And also the description of that was incredible and beautiful. But mostly did they pass my healing?
I want to help.
I know, and that's what's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Thanks for stealing my number one moment.
Alright, guys.
Jace.
So I had my top 2 stolen. But also just to add on, the think big when you did the enlarge was, I like that a lot. I don't know whether she needs to think big or not, but I like it.
I like to think that a neon sign saying big just went off in Bobby's head.
She could talk proper, she'd say to Kaden, think small and see what would happen.
But then also, yeah, the healing spirit sparrow was dope, but because those both got said, your Raya's unwavering so consistent need to look after Coda, that you didn't want to join in the fight because you were like, I want to stay here with Coda, but then despite being on like fuck all HP, being like, no, come help my friends, the kid can look after the bear.
We really needed you too. Thank goodness.
Hayden.
I want to know how tempted you were to cast Magic Stone to try and steal the final blow. Because you did miss at one point with it, but I want to know just how tempted you were.
Every combat there's hope, right? So every combat there's that one chance that it could happen again.
I do love whenever anyone casts Magic Stone. It's my favorite spell in the game for a good reason. It's the single best spell in the game as well. But I think Raya this session has said more than all of the other sessions combined. She's got her voice back, and goddamn, she is going to use it. And just, yeah, your constant concern now with the ability to express it for the party, as Daniel said, you know, not wanting us to go in alone, you know, saying, you know, we don't have to do this if I'm correct. legally speaking, I'm not bound to do this. But yeah, love Magic Stone, and yeah, just love Raya using their voice and the concern that they express with it.
Thank you.
Amazing. Mordecai!
I'm so happy we have Raya's voice now. Because now we get such gems and such sasses. I'm sorry, a dragon attacked. I'm sorry I didn't come and celebrate Bobby that I got my voice back. A dragon attacked. Perfect. The only appropriate response.
Hanging out with Scara.
Oh, my.
So much sass.
It wasn't meant to be sassy. It was like, oh no, like a dragon attacked me. Like this. Seriously.
Maybe it's
Not
my
good
fault.
enough.
I'd
Get the
take it as sass.
champagne.
That's how I took it.
I loved the specific line when you said, I have so many questions. And it was a little bit of a glimpse of how lost she's feeling inside. And always such great RP from you. Okay, thankful moment. The solid understanding of your class and best spells for big heals, and then your effort into putting unique descriptions and spins on them, like the birds and the ivy, was really, really cool. Is always really cool, and I loved that.
Oh, thank you.
Hails here. All right. My chat, what do you have to say? At Dreaded GM, Ellie, I adored the description of the tiny bird, but my favorite moment was trying to hit a flipping dragon with a rock.
It'll work one day, guys. I promise.
Buddy says, Raya, using Healing Spirit as much as possible on anyone who passed through it. Great. Also, we got a cheer from VG Vegeta as well for your RP. Thank you so much for those shinies. Absolutely love it. Okay, so my favorite moment. Let's do the thankful one. I'm enjoying these. I am absolutely thankful for the amount that you love the world and the lore that I'm writing and bringing into the world. I appreciate it so much. It helps me to be inspired and to continue to do stuff as well. What I absolutely adored was when I mentioned the names of the druids who did a little dance in your chair as well, and I was like, yeah, let's go. So I was jiving with you in that moment, and I really enjoyed seeing that reaction. So it just confirms that I should be continuing to build this world that we're playing in. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it so gosh how much. Favorite moment would probably have to be, it was hard for Raya to come after being attacked and almost killed by the first dragon. So I'm gonna say it just like I said for Jace being brave. Raya being brave was a big deal as well, and bringing the character here as well. And on top of that, leaving Coda behind is a big deal too with Lorelei, which means there's trust and braveness there as well. So you should be really proud of that, to put your character on the line after the previous section, having them go down and it being a scary thing, especially since this thing is bigger as well. You chose the story, you chose the party, and you chose just, to be brave. So you should be really proud of that. I can't thank you enough for that. On top of that, obviously your descriptions were on point tonight, so you should be really proud of those as well. I actually had the favorite moment written down, which was Think Big, which was stolen. So I go last, so I always get all my moments.
I think we all had that written down.
Yeah, Think Big was dope. I really like
Now
that.
I can make like words in my spells.
Scott, play it yourself. Chat, if you want to add anything, please at Thread GM and I'll read it out. Go ahead, Bobby. What's your favorite Scott? No, self moment, Scott, not Bobby. Yeah. Fixed it.
I thought I almost got out of it.
Yeah, no, I caught myself last minute. So.
I had 2 goals this session. One of them I half achieved. I was going to ask Raya if Quim was ringing any bells, but also ask the people if Raya rang any bells for them. So I did that, and I also ate Bobby's cookie, which was goal number 2. I set him low, and I knocked them out of the park. So,
Bobby, what was your favourite Scara moment, please?
Well, the fact that your haste saved my life and Jace's life is incredible. What a good haste. But other than that, at the beginning, or does that already count as one?
You're about to steal my one, so I feel like it should count as one.
Okay, it counts. It counts as one. I'm done.
Jess, what was your favorite Scudder moment, please?
When Bobby was trying to explain Lazy Titan, and she's like, "But we'll talk about it later." But I don't want to talk about it later. That wasn't it.
No. Can I go back?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, it was when you're really concerned for Raya, like it was showing in Scara ways.
Yeah.
But like when you're like looking after her, that was it.
Okay.
I just love Scara's sass and
Oh, it's so good.
My first one isn't going to count as a favorite moment because I'm building on Bobby's favorite moment, that being the haste. But everything about Scara's magic isn't like, the healing. It's not like, oh, this is pleasant. You feel this sense of relief washing over you. It's like, no, you feel the muscle fibers stitch themselves back together, forcing out any debris left within the wounds. You miserable. Everything about Scara's magic is like that. Even her haste, not, you feel this sense of energy rushing through. You have this energy inside you that forces you to move. You feel as if you need to move. This isn't like man, I have this power that I can tap into. It's, I have this power, and if I don't use it, I'm going to have an aneurysm. But also, just, so that was just me tacking on to Bobby's, but little line, you threw Raya under the bus earlier this session when you're like, they don't even sleep, that was her fault. I wash my hands of this.
Yeah, no.
I am it was
Amazing.
I thought no one noticed that.
Mordecai.
Well, I can assure you someone noticed it because he just fucking stole
Yeah.
mine. That's what mine was going to be. But on top of that, it wasn't just, to me at least, I've already misinterpreted a couple of things, but if it wasn't just you were passing the blame onto Raya, it's just like you kind of didn't want to accept that Scara was special. It's like she didn't want her to be special. It was like, no, it's just Raya. I don't know anything about this. It's definitely nothing to do with me. All her. Haha. I'm just gonna go now.
Elle?
Oh gosh, yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that little moment, and I really thought it was funny. Just honestly, every line that Scar said in that whole dialogue was really entertaining. I think the line that really stood out for me was with, they've all been stolen was with Bobby, and you were just like, no, we're talking about this now. It's like, you attacked us a few weeks before, and now you've got voices in your head. Like, let's talk about this now. That was really funny. For something new, I loved the crossbow chip and making sure we all knew that Scar did the crossbow chip. But you played excellently tonight. Your dialogue was on fire in the play scene.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, chat, what you have to say? Bloody Zero says, wait, that's... Okay, no, wait, read that one. Okay, moving on. Yep, I'm just looking in the wrong area. Scara! Your description of fear and the shaking bolt, even though it missed, was great. I loved how you committed to it and how committed you were to it. Also, I love the description of the haste spell. 100% agree. Dana says, one day you will hit animate beings, not pianos, with a crossbow bolt and cause massive damage. That aside, I love the description of haste. So cool. Okay, so my thankful moment for you was all the gosh darn work you do on the art and making us look good here. You should be really appreciative of that. That Mordecai piece, amazing, so flippin' good. You should be so happy because, yeah, we look pretty up here, and I know how gosh darn hard you work to make us look as good as we do. So thank you so much for that. On top of that, you are so invested in the world, the characters, the story, and I'm happy to have you at the table to have that source of love for everyone here. So thank you so much for that as well. So they're my grateful moments. I think there was one more, but I'm forgetting it now. So for my favorite moment, you actually stole it straight off at the start, which was my favorite moment was the cookie. So the reason for that is something that doesn't usually happen all the time with players bringing stuff back from previous sessions as little as that. And it's those small details that make things like feel continuous, make them feel like things have happened beforehand. An example of it for me doing it was when Magarash was still jittery from drinking the coffee, I think the last session. And we had that massive time off. So the fact that you're doing that is amazing. I just remember my thankful moment. So I love the cookie so much. I love the cookie so much because it shows that you're starting your character where they last started the previous session before, and you've got that continuous play in mind, and you should be really proud of that because it was a small detail, but it actually was massive from my standpoint. My other thankful moment is that you started to do character goals. We've spoken about this in private. I haven't talked to anyone else about it, but I absolutely love it as a concept, and I can't wait to bring it out and talk to everyone about it as well. So what we're talking about here is when Em said just before that she said, "Oh, I had 2 goals for my character." We're going
might
in.
be a bit of a tangent.
It's a little bit of a tangent. That's fine. Em, like me, when I run games, I write down goals for the session, and then Em has taken that idea and she writes down goals for her character to sort of achieve during the game. So when Em said before she had written down cookies and she had written down something else, which I'm spacing on, she had those planned for her characters going in, which is awesome. And I appreciate that you did that because it led into my favorite moment as well. So thank you so gosh darn much. Okay, all right. So, my favorite self moment. Actually, GM for my favorite self moment, unless someone here wants to read it. My favorite self moment would probably be the cure wounds description. I love that lots. Talking about the lily pads in the eye. I was like, yeah, that's sick. Ooh. Yeah. All right, Bobby, what was your favorite GM moment, please?
Rolling straight into the vineyard sequence, that was really cool. Yeah. We had like a small discussion about it, and you really ran with it like you always do, and it was really fun. And I love how I'm always surprised.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jace.
I love the little bits of like world lore that you give us throughout a session that just make me really curious about the areas we're in and stuff. So for this one, there was right eye of Quimorinth, and then the breaths, the fangs, and the claws.
Yeah.
And it just really helps flesh out the area we're in, and that this is an established zone, and they have their own established military and hierarchy and blah blah blah. And it just makes me really curious to like explore that.
Yeah.
I just really appreciate it.
That exploration will be coming, so you can go out and talk and then do all that stuff. So yeah, we just started with some combat heavy stuff, so thank you so much. Okay then.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Yeah, that's good. I was just insulting him. You know how it is. Favorite moments. Sometimes some harsh words. No, you completely undersold how goddamn awesome that description of cure wounds with the blue washing over and then the lily pads.
Yeah,
that was awesome. But to give you something new, it was it's how you handle NPCs, but that little throwaway line. Yeah, he's on 1 hit point. Our beloved NPC, dealer of nat 20s and bringer of divine justice, is only on 1 hit.
He gonna die soon. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Not cool, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Mordecai.
More druid lore. It was more something you typed in the Zoom chat rather than something that was actually discovered in game. But the talking about how Raya has been dreamed into existence, and the dragon thing was spouting out the names of druids, and it's starting to piece together a couple of theories that I've had.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying that.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much.
That's not fair. He took the druid one. I mean, there's a reason why I love your world lore so much. It's because it's so rich and so interesting and so exciting. Yeah, like I'm not gonna try and hide that it's not my favorite moment. Learning about the 6 guardians of the trees, like the extension of being a dreamling and everything.
Yeah.
That was just so interesting, and I have so many questions, and I'm so excited to just rattle them off and explore it. Yeah, it was just, I'm really excited, and that's all you.
Thank you.
Skara.
Okay, so I feel like my favorite and thankful moment for you are all the same, and so I'm not sure about the future of thankful moments because
you feel like they're crushing.
there's a lot of overlap.
Yeah,
But you're freaking.
It's new. We're exploring it.
You've had this before. Your battle descriptions are
thank you.
fantastic, but like, because I kept listing them as I tried to, the wizard firing the magic from on top of the snowy griffins, I believe it was. Then the burning fabric as they were hit, the bone cape, I think, or was it bone armor?
I think it was just like a large cape, but they had a bone sword. Like a bone sword, yeah.
Something it was hewn from bone, and it all blended together in my notes. But yeah, you painted a scene and you put the music behind it, the building up as it was going, and so it just was so easy to see it all and feel like we were in it and try to visualize and be part of it. So I know it's kind of overlapped with the two moments.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. All right, chat, what did you have to say? Adana says, Josh, Triseal in Bobby's intervention scene was so nice. I'm also impressed that you chose daylight for the light in the dragon fight, knowing it might cripple the dragon. If this is the dragon what I think it was, dim light would have been bad for the party. We also have here Bloody Zero, yes. So Bloody Zero says as well, the descriptions during the combat were great, controlling so many NPCs and props to you for keeping up with it all during the combat economy. But also the description of the divine intervention where Bobby was on the shore meeting Triseal. Your scene descriptions are top notch. Thank you so gosh darn much. And then we have Somersault here. I'm a from time to time lurker, and I watch / listen while I work, and I always admire the incredible on-the-fly ideas that Dreaded GM has. As a GM myself, I try to incorporate players' creativity. I know how much it costs sometimes to forego your own ideas and lean into the collaborative fun, and you do do it with such grace. Thank you so gosh darn much, Somersault. That means a lot.
That's lovely.
Thank you. Guys, we have reached the end of our stream. We did go over a little bit, so we're sorry about that, but let's do the questions quickly. Thank you so much for watching, following, subscribing, and also cheering at us. All of this goes into the Horde so we can continue to build and strengthen our channel, so we can continue to play games, tell stories, and just have a bunch of fun. So from the bottom of my heart, and the players as well, I'm assuming I won't speak for them, thank you so gosh darn much. All right, let's go back. JP, how do you feel about doing one of those speed runs plugs?
Oh, shameless plug speed run. I might be able to do that.
Hold up, we're in the credit screen again. There we go.
Now we're in the intro screen. Now I'm just confused. This is anyway. If you want to see pictures of their everyday life, you can check out Izzy's Instagram at the Instagram above her head. Tell you what, did you know that she writes sci-fi? Fun fact: she's just finished a draft of her book. By the way, it's sci-fi called Buried World. So look out for that. It's coming at you fast. I don't know if it's coming at you fast. Izzy's probably the best person to ask about the progress on that one. Anyway, no. You get the point. If you want to see Daniel play games that he enjoys, you can check out the games that he enjoys as he plays them when he streams them on his Twitch at the channel above his head at It's Pearson with 2 S's in Pearson. If you don't put the 2 S's in, you're a fool. Anyway, if you like dots and lines, and by God, if you like an unholy amalgamation of the two, check out the Instagram above my head at hops_does_stuff. If you want to see an Instagram that never posts stuff, according to him, but it's actually a lie, there are posts on the Instagram. Feel free to check out Brodo's Instagram at Jacbon with a 0. It's also above his head. Crazy how nature just do that. If you like anime and cosplay related things, feel free to check out Elle's Instagram at symbol.of.peach. And if you want to see all the amazing in-house art done by our amazing in-house artist M, feel free to check out her Instagram at elysian.art. Once again, above her head. And join the Discord. You want to know why? Because you should. That's why. Also, you can find us on a lot of things.
Instagram and YouTube.
Facebook, apparently.
Really?
At Dreaded GM.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Thank you so much. We are going to be raiding It's Tabletop Time. However, something very strange is happening. I'm unable to get raiders in there, so I'm going to try one last time, and then we'll just send over 0 raiders, I guess. It might be some sort of glitch.
Do they have raids turned on?
Maybe not. They usually tells you that they don't. You know what? If this one doesn't show up any, I'm gonna try someone else. Guys, thank you so much for everyone that tuned in. We'll catch you on the raid. We're gonna go now because we have been over a little bit.